Oh no. Now I'm compressed with my noises. What does that mean, Cole? What the heck is that? It's is it Drakaufu? Is that dragon? Is that dragon in a language? I'm dragon. Is that dragon? I'm dragon.
Will you serve the light?
Wow. It says you need Charizard. In what language? French. I don't. Charizard has a specific French word. That's crazy. That's crazy. Claimed a special event reward. Wow. Wow. It's just that easy.
How's everybody doing? How was your Tuesday? Oh, and it was crazy. I fucking bet, dude. Oh, my poor roommate Pendles is employed by a Constco, and I can only imagine how fucking insane it must be. Parking their cart sideways in the aisle. I feel like that's pervasive. Just being shitty with a listen, you give somebody a cart, you give the average consumer a cart, and they will just go crazy being horrible with it. Hi, Tony.
They will consume all in their path. Hello, Guard.
How was your Tuesday?
Oh, my Tuesday. It was boring.
It was boring. Are you still on like vacation, or are you laboring?
I am on permanent vacation until I find a place to labor.
I see. The worst kind of vacation.
Yeah.
Or the best kind if you're really rich.
I wouldn't say I am really rich.
Yeah, well, it wasn't meaning that you were, but I think if you are really rich, getting to not have to work is probably pretty cool. I can imagine it would be a neat experience.
It's been a interesting couple of months since when was I laid off? October. I think it was October.
I left my last quote unquote real job. I left my last normie job in October as well. October of 2021.
Fatal error. Okay,
Hi,
never
Volksy.
mind.
Why are you on shitty Windows? Thought you were a Linux creature now. Ugh. What happened to your Linuxing? Destiny, but Destiny can't be played on Linux because kernel level anti-cheat. When are they gonna support Linux, dude? But yeah, Destiny, what part of Destiny? Just generic Destiny? A specific expansion of Destiny? They want to play, what's the one where you do PvE and then the enemy team sends over their PvP Chad with the best in slot PvP items, and then he ruins the game for you even if you were doing really good at the PvE. What's that? Gambit. I think it's called Gambit. Gambit could have been cool if it didn't involve what I just described. My camera takes a nap. I gotta get a better camera app, dude. Or just learn how to tell my computer don't use this over Wi-Fi because you are plugged in to the computer.
Impossible.
Gotta do that. All right. Well, we have Galaxy and Cherry here, but they're not in the channel. Oh wait, no, Cherry's in the channel.
Hi.
Hello. We gotta get Galaxy in here.
No, they're clearly playing Minecraft.
Maybe.
Very clearly.
This is horrible. Yeah, having to slip back into the horrors of Windows. Hi, Galaxy.
Hello.
Hello. Are you surviving, Tony? What's going on your end? Your shit exploding.
Yeah, my game exploded. It was working earlier, but I got fatal errored.
Did you try to back up the Steam files, perhaps? Or double? What was the funny Steam thing you can do?
Verify integrity.
Verify them. There we go.
Yeah, that's what it's doing now.
I've made my main menu screen improve. It's just better now.
Spin.
I wonder who coded this in and why, but it's great.
Somebody who probably abhors the machine. And
wait,
wants
is it
to
actually
suffer.
slowing down? Okay, so it's not infinite. They do actually slow down. It's just a lot. Interesting. Incredible. Well, I'm not hearing anything back from DK. So it may just be that you guys trio queue and I joach. Joachingly.
Is that
Awesome.
a mix between judging and coaching?
No, it's just coaching, but it's coaching, but you're wearing jeans.
Ah.
I don't wear jeans, but if I was wearing jeans, I'd be joaching.
You should wear those jean sweatpants that No-Tail was talking about in True TI8.
Hell yeah. 40 stream streak. That's crazy, Volksy. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. Okay. So Cherry and Galaxy have both played a non-zero amount. How many? Okay, so Galaxy has 3,000 something, 3,600 something matches. You have more games than I do. That's crazy. How many matches do you have, Cherry? Your profile doesn't tell me.
Please pay attention to my win to commend ratio. I'm very, very proud of that one.
Doesn't show me that either. You haven't
You can
displayed
hover
it on
over
your
my
profile.
mini profile.
Oh, it's on your mini profile. Okay.
Yeah, I just have a Wu-Gang of Dawnbreaker over my normal one.
Hell yeah. Okay, so you have 1,500. Okay, so both of you have enough matches that, like, you know what's going on. Meanwhile, Tony.
It doesn't feel like that half the time.
Well, that's what I'm here for, because I do know what's going on. Parentheses.
Half the time.
At least half the time. Dude, like, holy shit, my games last night were fucking insane. The first two of just, like, yeah, you know, you can, technically anything's a carry if you believe hard enough, and then they did not believe hard enough. Followed by the last match where my Spectre was just, like, alt-tabbed mentally the entire game. What a nightmare. But it was really fun. I like when games go to 60 minutes and when, like, Ancient gets below 75% and you still somehow, like, hold on to the game. Like, those games are really cool because it gives me the opportunity to fucking play out of my mind even if it doesn't result in us winning, because, like, me playing out of my mind doesn't compensate for all of my cores going, whoa, I feed. But it's still pretty cool. What does it mean to be alt-tabbed? Not paying attention, distracted. Anyways, that being said, Tony has played a little bit of carry and has now played, did we even get you 2 bot matches of support, or was it only 1?
It was like, yeah, we got 2.
Okay. So Tony has a little bit of practice in CSing and in supporting, but do you have any particular preference if we play against real people? Do you have a preference for what you'd want to be doing, Tony? There will be no easier thing to do. It will all be hard, and it will be hard.
Whatever is
This right here
whatever
is my
role
favorite
is the
thing
least
ever.
embarrassing.
In the history of forever.
They're
I think about
they're
this
all
diet.
embarrassing.
I think about this all night
They're
long.
as I said,
stay
there
awake,
is no
not sleeping because I'm
like
thinking about
least
this.
impact or one that I'll be bullied for less for being worse at. That's why I recommend, if you haven't done it already, I can remind you where to find it, but just turning off literally everything that involves chatting, because the likelihood that people are rude to you is enough above 0 that I do not think it is worth having it on. If they say anything of value, I can see it and I can communicate it to you.
Question.
Yeah.
If a Legion commander dies because they blink ulted me when I have Lincolns, am I allowed to tip them?
No. There will be no toxic tipping. There will be no typing in all chat unless it is to say GLHF at the beginning of the match or GG at the end of the match. Do not, like, type GG until an Ancient is dead. I do not want to see GG in all chat. I want to see anything in all chat except for good luck, have fun once at the beginning of the match if you want to. You don't have to. And the only other all chat message I want to see is, like, if somebody disconnects and they have to pause, you can type G ? When they come back to see if they're ready for you to unpause. Or you can type GG when an Ancient is dead. Beyond that, 0 all chatting. If you want to communicate to teammates that are randoms, you can, but again, I will heavily encourage you to lean into, like, exclusively positive playmaking only. We are anti-toxicity here. So yeah, no tipping people. Especially no toxic tipping people because they fucked up. All right.
No getting it twisted.
Yeah. So Tony, with the fact in mind that there is no less embarrassing role to fuck up, do you have a preference?
Well, I'll probably hold off on playing a carry.
Okay.
I say probably stick to support
Okay.
as a way to make for this a learning stream, a actual learning stream, being better able to learn like actual game sense, I feel like is probably.
Yeah, I just think the faster we get you, like now that you have the basics, like which is just you are comfortable enough, and if you're not comfortable, speak up and we can continue to do like bot stuff. But the main things I want you to be comfortable with before you go into real people is like essentially following a build guide, like
Scanning.
queuing up and buying items. Oh, hi Morgus. And beyond that, I think any other like learned habits that you get from playing against bots are probably going to be bad. So like the sooner you can play against real people, the better.
Yeah.
They're yelling again. That's good, Vol. Foxes should be yelling. So yeah, you want to play a support. Do we have so between Cherry and Galaxy, do you guys have a specific lane or role that you would like to be doing?
I can't say I have much of a preference, but I will be playing on US East from Europe at like 130 ping, so that must be a factor. So
Well, we're
probably
playing
not much
unranked,
last
so,
hitting. Well, it's still gonna be pain. I could do
Yeah.
mid though.
Well, would you like to play the other support then?
Sure. Mid is also fine though, because then I'm less of a liability for another person.
The main thing is I would desperately like for one of our knowers, or at least more experienced players, to lane with Tony. So
Oh yeah.
somebody is playing either 1 or 3, depending on what your randoms decide to fight over.
Yeah, I don't mind doing that.
Same, whatever.
Okay, cool.
If we can
So I
do-
guess
I mean,
just flex,
yeah.
as long as if you're willing to flex around whatever the randoms do, there will only be 2 of them, so like it should be okay. Let's decide beforehand though, just so we're not doing it in the, because I feel like the fastest way to have a game be fucked up from the start is to have everybody go wishy-washy, yeah, I can flex, and then inevitably like you start drafting and then you have 3 supports or something and like uh-oh, it's bad. So let's say between Galaxy and Cherry, which one of you would rather be laning with Tony, that as like this is what we will try to plan for?
I mean I can do that. I feel like if I just pick a carry who can go jungle in in a case where we shit the bed early or the enemy fucks us up, it's
Okay.
not really too much harm.
Okay. So Galaxy, that will put you with randoms. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Or I could go mid too.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. So we'll just try and slap Cherry and Tony into some lane. I don't think it super matters whether it's safe lane or off lane, because I still feel like we are at the point where Tony playing a specific like meta relevant role isn't really important. It's more so just like nebulously play a character that you feel is fun and play games against real people and worry about that shit later once things feel more comfortable. Okay, cool. All that in mind, anybody need to go pee or do anything, or are we good to go?
I have to ask you, Guard, to spam click the frog on the Largo screen. Thank you. The small
Which
frog
one?
on the left. Bottom left.
I like the bottom left one's the best one for sure.
He has the easiest hitbox. The right one is a bit iffy. You have to almost click on the collector's cache.
Just a little guy.
I love them. All right. I queue us. I get up and go pee. I leave stream in your guys' hands for a few brief moments. Be right back.
Voltaire, a cherry candle. That's the best kind of candle.
Folksy, aren't you a box? That's like the opposite of nebulous. A box has like defined corners and sides and planes.
Yeah, nebula is just all bunch of fucked up gases.
Oh,
I suppose if
hell
you're
yeah,
a really
Coach ain't
big
gonna be
box,
here
you
to
could
draft.
contain a nebula.
Tony, what support did you like playing when you were supporting?
I mean, I was playing. The last stream was Crystal Maiden.
I think we should go safe lane in that case. So if we just spam click the safe lane, top lane on the map, so we can get it from the randos, that would be ideal.
Also, I do have some experience with Abaddon, just in case I wanted to, like, you know, not have a health pool of a wet paper tissue.
True, but he does need items, so if you were to go 5 or 4 with him, it would be a slight pain, possibly,
Sure.
for you, because unless you got like 1 or 2 items, you do kind of give wet noodle energy.
Somebody failed to connect.
We stopped receiving communications from the remote host. What
Oh.
the fuck does that mean?
My coach is throwing. I can't believe this.
Wait, was it me? Did you guys all get in?
Yeah, we all got
We
in.
got in, and now it's back in queue.
Q again.
Oh, there we go.
I hit Q again since it's not clear that Gar is connected to us.
That's my Dota Plus goat
It looks
right
like
there.
you are. Okay.
You can hear me in Discord, right?
Yeah.
God.
All right,
That's a
we're
lot
in
of
queue
compression
now at
on
least.
stream.
Because Coach just automatically left, so I don't have to click anything, it should just go.
Yeah. I just didn't want to find out that you were like not in the party after we accepted the game.
Man, I'm gonna be. Well, no, I've been in a match that had a coach, so coaching should work. Ow. This shit's fucked up. Hi, Jet.
Good smelling candles are pretty dope. I like scents. I like aromas. Shit has to be like really strong for me to usually like stuff though. I'm not really a big fan of like candles or wax melts or anything where it's just like you have to be fucking like chewing on it to tell that it has any scent at all. I hate that. I like my candles buff and huge.
What do you guys feel about Jakiro's support?
He's very good right now.
Broken still.
Highly,
I love
highly
playing him
recommend.
because it's a free game.
If you want to fuck around with him while we're queuing, you can go to the Heroes tab and then click on Jakiro and then go to Demo Hero. So Demo Hero button.
Thing with Jakiro is you have free poke slow, and it costs no mana in the lane, even if it did get nerfed just a bit.
It's really strong. Yeah.
Also, you can farm like a degenerate whenever you're not doing anything, and you don't get punished for it because it takes like no mana.
He's a very good character to learn on. You have a nuke, you have a slow, you have very strong tower damaging, like you can siege is the way people phrase it. So you can nuke, which means you can farm and you can push. You can siege, which means you take buildings very well. You have a AoE stun and a strong teamfight ult. So yeah, I'd say he's a very good character if you can get him. Do I get to load in now? I'm seeing shit. It looks fine. Okay. All right, we're in. We're good.
All right, safe lane, Tony.
Okay, randoms want to go to safe lane.
We're going off lane.
Okay, yeah.
We're going off lane.
So Tony, when you load in and you're lock your hero right now. Click it. Yeah, okay. When you load in, there will be a little mini map in the bottom left. Not now because you've picked your hero and now you're on the like other screen, but there is a go back to the first screen button if you want to see what I mean. Yeah, exactly like you just did. Generally, when you load in, people in all pick where it's not you're not given a role, you have to like decide communally what the roles will be. Usually, the best way to communicate that is to just click on that mini map as fast as possible, or type in allied chat like I want to play so and so role. If you haven't selected a build already, in the like prepping screen, there should be a guides button that you can click at the top. And select a guide from there, and then buy all your starting items. Just to give you an idea of what your lane dynamic is likely to be, they are going to have a support who has a new. Actually, do you know what Rubik does? Because I know you've played before. I don't know what you do or don't know.
Yeah, his ult is he steals other people's ults.
Yeah, well, not their ults. He steals whatever your most recently cast ability is.
Oh, right.
He has a nuke which bounces between units. It does the most damage to the first thing that it hits, and it reduces your auto attack damage if it hits you. He has a stun where he lifts you up into the air and then he can throw you back down a little bit, and you're stunned for the whole duration, and you stun people around where you land. So he's gonna likely be the support that is in the lane with you, but it could be somebody else. That's just what's likely. Carry wise, again, it could, like, all of these characters could theoretically, not all of them, but like it could be Naga, it could be Razor, it could be Necrophos. So once you get into lane, I will give you a bit more information on what dynamic to expect in your lane. You still have a lot of starting gold. I would recommend at least buying a wand, because you're going to want that, or a magic stick, rather. You still have 210 gold, so you should be able to afford a magic stick.
The shop is different. I have a different shop screen. What the
Oh,
hell is
it's
going
called
on?
Simple Shop. There should be, by like the top corner, there should be a thing that says like disable Simple Shop or go to like advanced shop.
Disable Simple Shop.
There should be.
There we go.
You got it? Okay, cool. There you go. You got magic stick. All right, you're gonna go meet up with your two other gamers you're playing with. They're at the top rune right now. And then I would be queuing up like another set of tangos, because you're absolutely gonna need more regen for this lane. And then queue up whatever your build says as your first items. Try and meet up. Try and like do this while you're on your way walking to your friends, because you really want to be able to participate with fighting for the runes. All right.
The battle begins.
Cool. All right, you're gonna go to lane now. While you're on the way to lane, you want to control shift queue up some tangos so that you don't have to worry about that. Nope, that was just regular shift queue, so that replaced your boots. You want to hold control and then shift left click, and then that will add instead of replace. There you go.
There we
Nice.
go.
Cool. You're going to take your sentry ward and you're going to go over here and you're going to place it in their camp to block it so that it doesn't spawn. Attack that guy with your E if you can whenever you have it up. Nice. Well, you've blocked your own camp. You wanted to block their camp. So you want to deny that now. So walk back over here and press A and then click on that. Oh, well, he's denying it. Okay, that's great, actually. He's unblocking your camp. Great. Cool. You want to buy that second set of tangos when you can, and then probably you want to buy another sentry ward to block their camp when you can. For now, though, primary focus is just pressing E on somebody every single time you have it. Every single time you have it, I want you walking up and pressing E on somebody. Nice. Cool. They're already pulling, so you want to go look at that and try and stop it.
I love you, and thank you for joining me on this journey.
Hi, X. How are you doing? Heart emoji. So you're just pressing E on that guy the second that you have it up. Cool. Try and buy your sentry and then get that stuff sent out to you by your courier. All right. Good work. You're getting ready to press E again. Nice, good work. Hell yeah, good stuff. In 1 minute, there's going to be the Lotus, so just keep that in your mind. You're going to want to prep for it around 2:45. Walking up and pressing E on somebody. Good work. Alright, so you're walking back over here now, and because you're probably not going to be able to block their camp, you're instead going to try and unblock yours. So you're going to place your sentry ward right here. I'm drawing on the ground. I'm drawing a big dot. You're gonna place your right here. I'm drawing a big dot on the ground. I'm gonna come back this way. You see the dot on the ground behind the trees right there? That's where you want to place your sentry. Not you can hold Alt to see the yellow outline. You don't want to place it inside that. Yeah, now you want to attack that, kill their sentry. Cool. Now you're going to get the Lotus. Press F9 if you guys actually you might not be able to pause yet, but if you can, F9 pauses one of your teammates is disconnected. It's gonna be there at 3 minutes. Go back. Go back. You want to get the Lotus. Nice. Good work. Cool. Alright, there you go. Now you can pause. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, X. They both clicked safe lane really fast, so hopefully they're together. Okay, so Naga Siren basically just spawns an assload of illusions of herself. So every time that you can clip the main one with abilities, it's great. The illusions, hurting them is nice, but it's not like your primary thing. It's going to be hard for you to tell which one's the real one, but it's usually just going to be whatever one's taking the least amount of damage or which one's playing the most safe, unless she's like really good at microwing and is like juking you with illusions. What did I say about all chatting? -2. She also has an ability called Ensnare, where she throws out a net. It's gonna keep you rooted. That's gonna be a little bit scary when she eventually gets stronger, because she's just gonna surround you with a bunch of illusions, and then she's gonna root you in place, and all the illusions are gonna beat you the fuck up. She also has a passive called Riptide, which is basically she just her and all of her illusions do damage in an AoE, and it hurts. So if you ever get surrounded by a bunch of her illusions and she roots you to the ground, expect to die. All right, you're looking to press your E on a guy, but you don't want to tank the creep wave, so just be careful. If you feel like you have a spare moment, you want to control shift left click and add more to your item queue, whatever the next thing is on your list. And then you're looking to press E on a guy. They're pulling again, so half of your creep wave is going to die, but you can't go over there by yourself, so just chill out because your slider is CSing, that's fine. Spend this time to open your shop and then control shift left click, like add whatever your next item is after boots. It wants you to buy just a windlathe.
I'm pretty sure that is common now just for farming speed, but I've seen
that's
it in almost
fine.
every
It's
guide.
fine. Movement speed's not horrible. Yeah, you're pressing E on that guy when you can. Just be careful because he can reposition you like that and throw you under tower. You're gonna eat a tango. Very good Q. Alright, you're chilling out for a sec. It's gonna become dark at 5 minutes, so your vision is gonna be reduced. You're doing fantastic. Be careful using your Q that much because your character does not have a lot of mana regen, so you really want to save it for moments where you think you're going to get a kill, or moments where you need to scare them off of either killing you or killing Cherry.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
But you can't, but your E is free, so you want to be trying to use that on a guy literally every time you have it. Like, go look for them just so you can press E on them and then run away. You have a really large attack range as well. Hit your courier deliver items button. You want to get those boots sent to you, and then you want to think about buying an observer ward as well when you can. Feel free to press E. It's also a good time to Q. Alright. The real one is the high HP one. An ear again. Good work. All right, another Lotus in 30 seconds. Feel free to drag. Do not like click the hotkey for it, but just left click and drag the one you have to Cherry so you can give it to them. Like drag it out of your inventory onto Cherry and it'll give it to them. That was your tangos, not the tangos. You want to give them the Lotus. There you go. All right, now you want to go over and get the other Lotus. The new one's spawning at 6 minutes. All right, you really want to get the Lotus. All right, cool. Good work. Just be careful, creep wave's coming up and you don't want to get beat up by it. All right, once it meets with your creep wave, you're looking for a guy to press E on. And then, oh, there's an observer ward. You can kill that. Free money. Cool, that gets you your next item, which you, all right, back up. You want to focus on shopping for now, and I know it's going to take you a second. You want to also buy an observer ward and another sentry, and then there's going to be a purple item called Smoke of Deceit, which is right by the observer wards. It's like in the top right of that item brick. You want to buy one of those.
Smoke of Deceit.
Yep, it's the purple orb. Yep, perfect. So get all of that sent out to you, and then work on queuing up your next item. Yeah, Volkson. So you want to shift left click your next item in your build.
Right,
and then
this oh, I think the fatal error fucked up my binds.
okay, we can pause if you need. When you're ready,
it's fine.
Walk this
I
way.
can,
We need to get your wisdom rune, or wisdom shrine. I'm drawing on the ground for you.
Let me
Throw out your Q as well. Alright, you want to back up a bit. Alright. You can go back in. You have your magic wand, which will give you more mana, and you can Q again. Your magic wand's active
Your
button.
bottom tower
Yep.
is under attack.
Nice. Press E on the tower, and it will slow the tower's attack speed, which makes it far easier for you guys to push. Very good. Alright, you want to back up for now, though, because she is pretty scary. You press E on her, and then back up. Alright. Alright, you need to go get your wisdom shrine now really badly, because we're over a minute late for it. It is the thing on your map over here. So you're going that way. Cool. So you're going to stand in there until it fills up all the way. Fantastic. Then you're going to go back to your lane to try and help your teammate. Just be careful. You have 2 sets of boots queued up, so you don't want to accidentally do both. So just go into your shop again and then shift left click arcane boots once, and it'll clear all of that and give you just the 1 set. There you go. Perfect. All right, you want to drag your windlace from your backpack to replace the purple smoke, so you can put the purple orb in your backpack instead. Perfect. All right. You can drag the observer ward from your backpack instead of the healing lotus, the little like blue flower. All right, and then we're gonna go place your ward down. You can press E on her if she walks up again, and then we're gonna go ward. All right, we're gonna go ward instead. We're missing the next lotus, but that's fine. We're gonna go over here. And then you're gonna place your observer ward right at the top of this hill right there. Perfect. Okay, healing lotus goes back in. From your backpack, nice. All right, now you're just looking for people to press E on. Good work. That guy's gonna hit level 6 soon, and he can steal your most recent used ability, so just keep that in mind if you press your ult, that you want to try and then immediately press your Q or your W if you know that he's around and has that ability up, because you really don't want to give away your ult, because it's very strong.
Cold and sweet.
You guys are doing great. Very good job.
Coming top.
Alright, your mid laner's coming top to gank, so you want to try and back up and be out of vision if you can. Yeah, just hide behind some trees, and now you want to go this way and try and connect with where your mid laner is coming. They're gonna see you, Galaxy, but it's probably fine. Almost got him with your stun. That's totally okay though, because you guys still get the kill. You're gonna push up and press E on the tower so you can siege. Perfect. All right, now just auto the tower, and you guys should be able to get the tower. All right, great. Get your boots sent out to you, but before you do, try and get one more observer ward if there's still one available. If there are multiple, grab 2.
There's just one.
Okay, cool. Get that all sent out to you, and then work on queuing your next item. All right, in 1 minute, there's going to be another healing lotus. Something I'm going to key you into is they're probably going to take a fight bottom soon, so I will let you know when. You don't have to worry about it, but when I tell you to, you may need to TP to the bottom tower, so just keep that in your mind. You want to go push the wave now, so you have mana boots now, so you have a bunch of free mana, so you can now walk up and just freely press Q on the next wave when it shows up, but you want to try and clip the enemy with it too. Priority is hitting the enemy with it, and then the wave secondary. Alright. Alright, when your wave gets under tower, you want to E the tower. You always want to E the tower if that's a possibility, because it's going to let you siege a lot longer. Alright, next Lotus has spawned, but you're a little bit too far up to worry about it for now, so you're going to take your Observer Ward and put it in your inventory instead of your healing Lotus, and you're going to walk over here, and I'm going to show you where to place it. Keep walking, and then Observer Ward is going down right there. That's the real lady. If you can catch her with a stun and then put your ult down, she'll die. Very close. Alright, you want to grab this bounty rune instead and then back up a little bit with your Slardar. Hi BG, how you doing? Alright, you can right click this and it will channel, and that will give you a little bit of vision. It's called an observer. Or a watcher, sorry. That guy's scary. Alright, use your magic wand if you can. You are dead. That's okay. That's their mid laner, I believe. He just does an ass load of damage because he's their mid laner, and his ultimate is essentially a cull, where if you're below a certain amount of HP, it just kills you.
Yep.
I do not think you're getting any help, Cherry, but I do think you're almost able to get that kill. You might be able to just immediately blink out. You shouldn't be taking any damage. It depends on how fast Rubik is with his W. Perfect blink. Fantastic work. Good work.
Oop. Oh, fuck.
Probably time to bail now. You want to TP probably back top, Tony. And then you want to think about getting another observer ward. You can walk up to the wave, but in 30 seconds you're going to need to be here because that's when your next 7-minute wisdom shrine will be activated. So you want to start heading over there at 45 seconds. So you have about 10 more seconds to fool around, and then you want to start heading back to your wisdom shrine. Alright, just start heading back to your wisdom shrine now, Tony. It's this thing over here. I ping it on your map. Alright, you want to buy another sentry ward. And then if another observer is up, you can actually shift queue the observer even if one is not available, and it will add it to the end, and it will let you know when the next one is available if you want to do that instead.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, and then you can show back up top. Basically, your goal here is just to really slowly push in and push this tower. Cherry is probably going to be off fighting now, and you just got to be a little bit careful with your movements. You do want to push up though, so like go catch where the enemy wave is. You can see it on the minimap.
Yep.
You want to go attack that. You want to force them to respond to you, and then you're going to leave once they're forced to be here, and then you can meet up with your team to try and make something happen. So keep going. You want to keep going until you see enemy creeps.
There are at least 3 guys down here.
And then press your E on the tower, and then Q the wave. Q the wave. You want to Q the wave. Q the ability, your dual breath ability. Nice. Alright, E the tower again. Alright, a little bit too late now, but that's okay. You can TP bottom now if you okay, too late, never mind, just chill. Go back to pushing the tower. Go back to pushing the tower. You're just gonna Q the wave and then E the tower. Actually, just drop your ultimate. Just drop your ultimate in a straight line like this. And then arcane boots yourself to give yourself some mana back, and you're gonna walk up and E the tower once your next creep wave comes. Careful, careful, careful. Alright, you're gonna want to eat a tango. Alright. Alright, back up, that guy's scary. Alright, you forced a response, that's fantastic. TP bottom now, and now you can help your team fight.
My TP got canceled, so just be careful.
Alright. That's her ultimate ability. Okay, I don't know why your Shadow Shaman ulted, but it's okay. Once you guys kill that, you're gonna click on the purple, or well, actually, it's a little bit late now because their wave's gonna show up, but once you're out of vision, aka there are no enemy creeps, you're gonna use the purple smoke on your teammates, but not right now because you're in vision, so they'll know that you've done it. Just cue the wave. Good work. You want to buy another teleport scroll when you can. It should be your sticky items, so it should be at where you have your like shift queued items and stuff. It should be just one right there. Perfect. Try and walk in range of your Shadow Shaman and use your arcane boots. Shadow Shaman is that guy in front of you. And then you are now in range. You can use him. Alright, good work. You want to get your wand in your inventory instead of the purple smoke. The purple smoke can be used from your backpack, so that can actually just hang out there. You guys are just going to push up and take this tower. So you're going to walk over here, and you're going to place down a sentry ward right where I have pinged. I'm going to draw on the ground. That's an observer. Okay, there you go. Sentry. Perfect. Nice. So that got rid of some of their vision. Then you're going to walk over here, and we're going to place down an observer so that you can see people that are coming. Because they're going to try and respond to you guys pressuring this tower. Keep going and I'll tell you where to put it down. So you're going to place it right here on this little high ground spot. Perfect. Alright, go back to your team and you're going to try and hit the tower. Get those teleports sent to you, and if there's another observer, feel free to take it. And then you're going to E this tower so that you siege better.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Nice. You're going to press E on the tower. And that should secure the tower for you guys.
Structures are fortified.
Good work.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Razor top, 3 top.
Alright, you're just gonna go walk
middle
towards
tower
mid
is
now.
under
You're gonna go
attack.
towards mid lane. TP scrolls are coming to you, so you're gonna be thinking about responding to top getting pressured, but for now you're just gonna go push mid out a bit. And then you're thinking about
Your
whether or
top
not you have to
tower is
TP
under
top.
attack.
Alright, top tower is just gonna die. That's okay.
Your top tower
Just
has
cue the
fallen.
wave when you can. Actually, your Ursa's here. He's probably better off getting this far. Although he is pretty behind. Just go towards top for now. You do not want to cue the wave when he's hitting it because you will probably make it way harder for him to CS, and he is your hard carry. Alright, you can go back top for now. You don't have a lot of vision, but they just took the objective, so the likelihood they're still there is not very high. You just want to walk straight in line to that creep wave and try and kill it. Trying to get as much CS as you can. We currently just saw 4 of them mid, so you should be okay. But you're trying to just push this wave and then like stop showing as soon as possible. The longer that you show in vision here, the longer, like the more threat there is of people coming. Grab that Lotus and feel free to arcane boots yourself after you cue the wave once again. So cue one more time and then arcane boots yourself. Alright, good work. Cool. Now you're just gonna attack this and run left. And then ideally, if you are fast enough, you can pull it to your wave and they'll help you tank it. Alright, well you got one. That's enough. You want to go back and then just start attacking that camp. Actually, feel free, just throw your ult in a line like this so you hit both camps. If you can throw your ult in a line like that.
This Shadow Shaman is cool. Not great.
And then just stand over here so that those guys are standing in your ults. You wanna stand in that so those guys are forced to stand in it. You gotta attack them though for them to do that, but that's okay. Just throw your Q, and then eat a tango. And then feel free to press your E on them as well every time you have it.
Your bottom tower
You can actually
is
just
under
turn your
attack.
E onto auto cast right now, which you can do by pressing Alt E. There you go. Now it'll just do it every time you have it up.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
And then you're going to eat another tango, and then arcane boots yourself. And you're going to think about TPing bottom, but for now you're just going to keep pushing because we want to force pressure top. You have a lot of money as well, so feel free to buy some stuff. Keep going. You're just going to go push the wave. You're going to push the tower. You want to try and force them to respond to you. Eat another tango on the way. There's 3 mids, so they're probably not going to come up here. You're going to throw your Q, and then you're going to walk up and E the tower once your creeps are under tower, so you're not going to be tanking it. Alright, your E's on autocast, so just be careful. Maybe turn it back off autocast so you can manually E the tower, which you do by Alt-E. Alright, there you go. Now you're just going to back up. They're TPing, so you want to back up. Alright, you forced a response. That's great. Now you want to chill out up here until either more people come or until your team starts to fight. Alright, your Slardar wants to fight mid, so you're going to TP behind the tower. You're going to TP like over here. I'm pinging. You should be able to TP around there. That's a little bit further left, so they're going to see you, but it should be okay. You want to walk up with your team. You have your stun, which if you land on a guy, he'll probably die. Alright, just keep going. Press the purple smoke button in your backpack. Just click it. Just click the purple smoke in your backpack. And then stop auto-attacking stuff and just run up. You're invisible now, and you're going to go search for a guy to murder. Your team has already found a guy to murder, so you're going to go try and catch him.
Bar, can I please note the 3 consecutive couriers that were just fed to me?
Hell yeah. You want to throw your W if you can.
That's so
That's close. Feel free to use your arcane boots, give your team more mana, and then you're going to walk up and throw your ult. We're walking up and we're throwing our ult right there. Fantastic. And pressing Q so that our spell doesn't get stolen. And then you're going to throw your stun as well. Good work. Fantastic work. Lotus is into the inventory. And then you're pressing E on the tower to siege. Try and grab your Lotuses into your inventory when you can. Just be careful. That tower is going to kill your Shadow Shaman because he's bad. Use your E on the tower again. And then you're backing up. Just walk back for now. You want to check what the power rune is. Walk back. Walk back. Walk back. You're going to go check what the power rune is. It's the thing in the river over here. If it's a regen, okay, it's an arcane. That's fine. You're going to grab that and you're going to go farm top. So you're going to walk to where the waves are meeting top. On the way, you're going to get your courier to deliver your items to you. Fantastic. And then you're thinking about it, looking for if there's another observer up. Also, you're going to grab your wisdom shrine on the way. Good work. Arcane boots yourself when you can. Hell yeah. Alright. You're going to queue this wave, and you're going to just focus on getting the CS. Ideally, you want to walk over here and then queue in this direction, so you hit all of the range creeps as well. At this point, Cherry is here. You want to try and let Cherry have the CS if you can. And then you want to queue up whatever your next item is. Then you can go to the Lotus pool and grab that next Lotus. Alright. Lotus pool over here. And then Control Shift queue up whatever the next observer ward is. If there's already one, just right click and grab it. And then when you have a second, you want to turn your neutral item slot into a thing. It's gonna a new Lotus just spawned. You can walk back in there and grab it as well. And then turn your neutral item into a thing. I can't see what your options are, so just pick whatever you think is fun.
Watch out, they are at the gate bottom.
Yeah. Back up,
So
Tony.
they are.
He can't stop you if you TP. Double tap your TP button. Just double tap it. You'll go home. Very close. If you also pressed Glimmer Cape, you would have turned invisible and he wouldn't have been able to see you. But that was you literally almost got out by like a fraction of a second. That is a great way for you to get out of bad situations, by the way, is if the person who's threatening you does not have a stun, you can just leave because they can't interrupt your TP home. And even better, you have a Glimmer Cape now, so if you double tap whatever button that is in your inventory, it'll self-cast it on you and you'll go invisible. And that plus TPing home will basically always save you. If it's somebody that doesn't have a stun. Turn your neutral item into something. On the right-hand side, if there is movement speed or mana regen or cast range, those are usually the ones you're looking for. Cast range is the best, movement speed second best, mana regen third best. If none of those are an option, then just wacky, goofy style, whatever you want.
Okay.
Alright, you are alive again. You're just walking. You're not going to TP anywhere. You're going to probably walk towards mid lane and see if you can't meet up with your team. Can they still hit you if you're invisible? If they can see you with some means of true sight, yes. And if they have AoE abilities, yes.
Gold and sweet.
Invisible does not mean invulnerable. Alright, you're going to go meet up with your team. You have observer wards in your backpack, which I want you to swap in for your mangoes at this point. If you can get those in your inventory, nice. Alright, you're gonna check if there's a power rune, so you're gonna go look at this rune spot at the top.
It's bottom.
It's bottom? Okay, nice. You got the rune for your mid laner. Your Slardar may be dying top, so you're just gonna push mid really hard. Just so run up mid, and you're just gonna, your neutral item makes you run faster if you have that hotkey somewhere that's accessible. If you want to use that occasionally. Use your arcane boots to give your Ursa some mana. And then you're going to go place an observer ward. You're going to place it down right here. I'm going to ping on the ground. Alright, back up. That guy's in a really dangerous spot. You don't want to be with him. You just want to walk over here and you're going to press Q on the wave again. You want to press Q on that wave. And then you're going to use your neutral item to run faster and you're going to run away. Cool. Alright, we're gonna go meet up with our team over here. Go this way. Your other observer ward, you're gonna place it down right there. Bing. Cool.
Watch out, because Razor's behind me here too.
Yeah, you can go take this fight if your team can catch this guy. That guy dies. You're gonna try and throw your stun on him and then drop your ultimate. You don't even need your ultimate, he's just dead. Fantastic work. You can put those mangoes back in your inventory and then use your mana boots on your teammates. And then you have enough money to buy the next piece of your thing. And in 30 seconds, you'll be able to steal their Wisdom Shrine, which is basically directly to your right. It's right here. In 30 seconds, or 20 seconds now, you'll be able to steal theirs. So you want to go prep for that. You want to basically be standing on that. If that guy walks up, he also dies, but his teammates are likely to show up to try and contest you for this 28-minute thing. So just be ready to go stand there. You want to be preemptively standing there. Alright, you're going to throw your stun out, and then you're going to drop your ult. And then you're going to press your Q. Fantastic. That's like actually game-winning shit. Fantastic work. Good work.
That was beautiful.
Alright, you're gonna walk up and hang out with your teammates. Alright. When the wave gets to the tower, you're gonna press E on the tower. If they want to fight that guy, you can go fight him with them. Alright. You're not gonna connect in time, he's already dead, so just press E on the tower. And then Q the wave. And then you're backing up because you don't want to take tower damage. You're going to go touch base with your team and you want to give them your arcane boots. Alright, mostly your Viper. Your Viper behind you is the one that needs the arcane boots galaxy. Alright, cool. Arcane boots active and then you're going to E the tower. Alright, fantastic. Alright, if you can walk up that hill, you're going to have to walk under that tower if you want to go that way, but it's okay. You're going to throw your stun out on that guy, ideally. Alright, that's okay. You're going to back up now. Back up now. Magic wand active. Good work. Alright, keep backing up. Use your neutral item to run faster. And then you're going to throw your stun up this hill, and then you're going to ult. Throw your stun, and then ult, and then Q. Alright, now we back up. We use our Greater Healing Lotus. You can use your Glimmer Cape on Cherry and it'll make Cherry invisible. A little bit late, but it's fine. Alright, throw your stun out on this guy. Stun this guy. Guy behind you, but that's okay. Alright, now you can stun him. Alright, that's okay. Alright, you're gonna back up. Just bail, just bail. It is time to bail. They bought back. It's super time to bail. Just keep running and then neutral item to run faster. Alright.
Oh, Tony, that was a good ult, my guy.
Hell yeah, good work. Alright, you can get your items sent to you. Keep running, we keep running. Get careful, don't let Roshan touch you or he'll throw you. Alright, cool. Use your arcane boots, and then you're gonna upgrade your neutral item. And then you're queuing up your next item. Your Yules is gonna be delivered to you. Your Yules has an active, if you use it on yourself by double tapping the button, it puts you up into a whirlwind, which makes you immune to all damage, and it purges all debuffs off of you. If you use it on an enemy, it lifts them up into a tornado. And the most important part about that is it gives you some time to run away, but also you can use it as a setup for your stun, because the tornado lasts about as long as it takes for you to throw down your stun. Even a little bit longer, so you can tornado somebody and then use your stun, so they'll land in the stun. Alright, you want to queue up your next item, and then you want to go, it looks like your Shadow Shaman is just feeding. I don't know what is going on there, but that's okay. You're just going to back up a little bit. You're a little bit forward right now, and you're going to think about what observer wards exist, if any, and you want to buy them. Keep backing up. You're still really far forward. Just because we don't know where they're positioned at right now. Alright, you're gonna go look up at the mid wave, because the mid wave is gonna push up, and you're just gonna queue it, but you're gonna try and stand in the trees until it shows up. Alright, feel free to press Q on that mid wave. You wanna do it in a line so that you hit everything. Perfect. Now you're gonna bail because you don't want to be showing. Alright. Get those observer wards sent out to you, and then click on this and channel on it. It'll give you vision. So while those are coming to you, you're grabbing that. You have a bunch of money, so you can buy a bunch of the components of the thing that you're working on. Then you're going to go mid, and you're going to queue that wave. Your Shadow Shaman's gone again. If you can press F9, it'll pause. Cool. How we doing, Tony?
Not bad.
You're fucking crushing it, dude. Like, you are actually doing incredible. You are the same level as your hard carry. You have only died twice, which is the least in the entire game. And you have 11 kill participation, which is half of your team's kills.
Okay, Gar, you're going to have to select another compliment, because I'm Slardar, and I technically have the crush ability.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
True. Alright, yeah, throw your Q at the wave, and then you're going to back up. And then just go back into the trees. You just don't want to be not showing. So creep vision is about, like, from where those creeps were, it's like this. So you basically, as long as you're standing here in those trees, they won't see you. You can walk back up and press Q once that guy walks away. Once he walks away. Yeah, just stay on the high ground. They can't see you uphill. Alright, your Viper's going to come farm that instead. So you're just going to think about going top to be with your Ursa, who should really be taking Roche, honestly. I don't really know what's going on with your Ursa. That guy might try and kill your Shadow Shaman, so just keep that in mind. Alright, you're gonna be meeting up with your team now, because your Ursa is looking like he wants to die. Maybe you can prevent that. You're gonna buy... You have items that you can buy. You want to channel on this if you can. You're about to walk past a thing that gives you vision. Oh, Razor's coming though, so just bail. Just bail. Your Ursa has walked away from you, so you wanna be close to him. He's killing people. You can go help with that fight. Neutral item to run faster. Neutral item to run faster. Alright. You can throw your stun at that guy if he stands still long enough. Otherwise, you want to get her. You can press stop your S key if you feel like your ult's going to miss at any point. Feel free to throw your ultimate. Throw your ultimate out. Just in a straight line like that or something. Yeah, perfect. You're going to keep chasing. You want to try and get a stun on that guy if you can. Alright, perfect.
Nice. Let's get these racks.
Arcane boots for your team. And then get those items delivered to you, and you want to buy some sentry wards and another smoke of deceit when you can, which is the purple orb. Alright, push up with your team, and you're just pressing E on the tower and then standing back. Your role here is essentially oh, there's no tower. Well, you're pressing E on stuff, and then you're standing back. Your goal is that if your team gets initiated on, you will counter that initiation by throwing your ice path down. So you're too close to your team right now, you want to back up. Alright, there you go. Your team is diving, which is okay, because it's a support and they can kill that guy. Or you're E in the tower. You can now walk up and E one of the towers. Basically, every time you have E up, you're E-ing a tower. You E the other one now. Cool. You can Q that wave. Alright, your team is getting gone on, so just be careful. Throw out your stun. You are really far forward. You want to back up? You want to back
If you have
up?
your ult, use it.
It's up in 5
Yeah,
seconds.
throw your E at the tower. Alright, neutral item to help your team run faster. You can throw your stun out to save your teammate. Throw your stun. In a straight line right there. And then ult. Perfect. Q after.
Beautiful.
Q him too. He's just gonna almost die. Cool, perfect. You can use your wand to heal yourself. Alright, you're just running away. Straight line. Alright, perfect. They all fucked up. Alright, you can go back in. Alright, Yule's that guy if you can. Yule's active on him. That's on yourself, but that's okay. You want to back up. You're tanking tower. It's going to kill you. Back up. Back up. Alright, you are standing where you are. You're not moving anywhere. You're just chilling.
The enemy's
You can
middle
cue the
tower
wave.
has fallen.
You're waiting 11 seconds for your mechanism, which is going to heal you. Alright, you can walk back up now and meet up with your team because your mechanism is going to be available in a few seconds. You want to use that and make sure you're close to your Ursa. Okay, there you go. Use it. Perfect. Alright, now you hit the Ancient. If somebody walks up, you're just going to try and stun them, but otherwise just stand where you are, but if they get closer, you can stun them. Alright, Glimmer Cape and run away. Double tap Glimmer Cape.
Top tower is under attack.
Run away. Alright. Just be careful, you're very low HP, so you're kind of chilling for now. Alright, you can walk back in and throw your ultimate on that enemy, and then press W, you're stunned. Alright.
Your top
Cue
tower
her.
is under attack.
Hell yeah, dude. Good work. Alright. The W. You win.
We got the win.
That's
Nice
fucking
game.
sick. What a fucking first real player game, dude. Holy shit. Good work, everybody. Good
job,
work,
dude.
team. Alright. Hell yeah, dude. You guys crushed. Fantastic work.
Okay, Gar.
Yeah.
Was it bad for me to tip her back when she said in Spanish, "Slard our daddy," and tipped me?
It's bad to... I don't like tips in general just because, like, they have... when it was first introduced, it was cool because people, again, like, usually when you introduce a positive, friendly mechanic, at the very beginning, people will use it in its intended way. But now, the usage of tips in Dota is so frequently toxic that it's very, very easy for people to misinterpret it now, where it's like, it's no longer initially interpreted as a positive. It is now initially interpreted as toxic. So at this point, I feel like tipping in general is rough. If you're tipping a teammate you're on a call with because they made a nice play, then cool. But outside of that, it is now like, it has been fucked. Like, tipping is just fucked now because a lot of people will think you're BMing them because that's how frequently it is used for BM instead of for like saying good job.
I still have faith in people to know it's context dependent if they do it first towards me in a playful manner, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'll leave it to you, but in general, if it's especially if we're playing with new players, I would say be careful. You didn't do any tips that I think were insane.
I trust my behavior score to be accurate.
Yeah.
Representative of me. So.
Yeah. That was really good.
That was a really good game, Tony, dude.
Yeah,
you played really well.
You fucking crushed. Like, that was actually, I have no notes. You played fantastically. If you look at the post-game scoreboard screen, you can see a lot of information
I
about the
outfarmed
match.
all of them.
Yeah. So not only do you have more money than everybody on the enemy team, but you also have the least deaths in the game. And if you scroll over and look at building damage, you have almost on par building damage with your hard carry, which is like very, very good. You have huge building damage. You have a bunch of hero damage as well. So like you contributed very positively to the game. You have 22 kill participation in a game with 37 kills in your team. So like over half of the kills you participated in. Fantastic. Like genuinely, that was great. And thank you to Galaxy and Cherry for that as well. You guys played very well.
Sorry,
you made a good lane partner.
I'm just looking at this Talisman of Evasion Necrophile. Poor guy.
Oh.
Yeah,
hate to
that's
see it.
how long was that game?
That's a rough
36
game.
minutes. My man was not getting Radiance anytime soon. They are all so poor. Holy shit. Even Naga is like crazy poor.
I mean, I think they were just trying out Naga, to be fair.
Yeah, they are level 1 Naga. That is true. They were not
Dude,
like micro
oh.
god or anything.
Yeah.
The 2 Wraith Band.
I'm
Naga.
happy I didn't get Fate Bolt spammed in lane as much as I expected.
Yeah, I genuinely think that was great. So I like to do some amount of debriefing after games just because, especially when you're a new player, I know that I'm saying a lot of things. I know that I'm like microing you. I would love
Yeah,
to
you're
have...
glazing me way too much. You gotta bring me down a peg.
What do you feel was the most disorienting part of that match, and what do you feel was the most like, oh shit, Eureka, like I get it moment of that match?
Mostly a lot of it was just trying to like mentally cue all of the things that I should be doing, such as like just stopping what I'm doing or not stopping what I'm doing, but when I have free time, just looking at the shop or queuing up items in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
That, and also trying to, like, it was kind of overwhelming to a point where it's like I just completely forget that like wards are a thing.
Yeah, that is why when you were asking me about ward stuff when we had played against bots, I was like, I respect that you were interested in this, but like warding is its own entire like game in itself, and it has so much complexity that I'm like, for now, all I want you to do is buy some when you remember to, put them down somewhere where you think guys will be, and you did that. So like that was great. You bought more wards than anybody else on your team, so that was good. You technically, Shadow Shaman should have been the one buying the majority of them because he was the position 5, but you did great. But yeah, what was your most, did you have any like, oh shit, I did it moments in that game?
Mostly just just doing the Ice Path Macropire.
Yeah, that was fantastic. There were actually like several of those that were just like, that's basically perfect Jakiro execution. Couldn't ask for better. The only thing that I would think maybe you could think about, which again, this is like, we're really reaching here because you're already like juggling so many things and I think you're doing really well. But Ice Path has a pretty long animation, and basically up until like the visual effect of it shows up, you can hit your stop key and cancel it. So like as you get more comfortable with it, feel free to like pump fake it, because not deliberately pump fake it, but if you realize mid cast like, oh, this is gonna whiff, you have a pretty forgiving amount of time to hit S and it won't go on cooldown and it won't come out, and you can try and line it back up again. Other than that though, like that's really the only thing I can think of. The rest of this was fine. The early game laning was basically spot on. They were very scared laners is like what I will say, largely because Cherry was playing a big lane bully Slardar who's like basically just punches the shit out of people really hard, and they were very clearly like overwhelmed and scared by that, and Cherry was doing a very good job of posturing in lane to be intimidating. That is not always how it's going to go. Like there will be lanes where they are just aggressively running at you and trying to beat the shit out of you at all times. And that will probably dramatically change your experience there. But in general, you had all of the right things down, which is just the like pressing E every time you have it up if possible, queuing, but you don't necessarily want to push the wave unless like that's intentional. So queuing just to try and hit one or both of the enemies as a, we're about to kill this guy, or as a, I need them to fuck off. The only other thing, like we'll get to that eventually, but like blocking, unblocking camps, the Rubik did get to pull a few times, but that is a much more that's like down the line in the future. I would not worry about that. I think you did fine. Okay. Do we do another one, or does anybody have to bail? What are the thoughts?
I'm good for more.
I think I can do another one. Yeah.
Okay. Tony?
Yep.
You're good? Okay.
Tony, I'm gonna need you on your best spam clicking safe lane and draft start game.
Do you know what
If you want to try safe
do you know
lane.
what Cherry means by that?
Not really.
So you know
I'm
how
sorry, I
when we
thought
got
X.
to the hero select screen, once you actually loaded into
Oh,
the
yeah,
match,
yeah,
there
on
was
the-
the mini map where you can like display your colored icon that will have a gray question mark until you start hovering over a guy. Cherry's requesting that you spam click safe lane, which if you're on Radiant, that's bottom. If you're on Dire, that's the top lane, just to show to your other random teammates that that's where you want to go. Because in general, it's like etiquette that you give the lane to whoever got their little icon there first. And so if you don't get your little icon there first, it is very bad etiquette to try and force your way into that. So Cherry is asking you to be ready for that mini map to show up when we get a match, and just be ready to spam click if you're Radiant, the bottom lane, Dire, the top lane.
Gar, am I allowed to Rod of Atos pill this young Jakiro if we get a good enough start?
I think
I
the
love
items
Atos
that they're
Jakiro so much.
having, the build that Tony is building is fine. I would rather them learn to use Yules than Atos. Atos is okay.
I'm a bad influence.
But I mean, Atos isn't bad. It's just it's not as good for Jakiro specifically. Because he wants to be able to rescue people, and Yules is much better for that as like a support item. Atos is far more aggro. There's very rarely will Atos be a better save a guy item.
A dragon rescuing instead of killing? What is this kobold propaganda?
Listen,
Jesus.
Jakiro's just a helpful little guy. All right,
It's
I'm
two
gonna
guys, I think. Wait, how do you define them?
I'm gonna run to the bathroom again. Define what?
Is it two guys, one body, or one guy, two heads?
It's whatever Jakiro feels like. You should ask Jakiro. All right, BRB.
I don't know. He's very cute. I don't want to talk to him. I feel nervous. Wow. Okay.
Game's toxic.
That was really quick. Okay, Tony. So you're gonna be
You're clicking the top.
spam clicking the top lane. The green top lane. Okay, that's a mix of players. They have one guy with 0 wins, one guy with 2, and then a couple of guys with 500. Okay, they called safe lane, so we're going to be going off lane again. We're going to be going bot lane this time.
It's like not showing anything for me? So
No,
I
because
couldn't, like-
someone's still connecting, so it's not
Uh.
loading. You see legions in the top, they're not connected. Okay, but in that case, in the chat, our other rando called position 5, which is the safe lane support.
You may have chat turned off though.
True.
Man, what the fuck?
Man,
Is this just
again, someone
one
did not
for every
connect.
2? Did you guys also get the? Okay, well, we're back again.
Skill range very wide. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, I feel like that's just gonna be how it is when you party queue.
Exactly.
9 out of 11 players play Dota.
Hey, it's better than it's still better than
9/11. Never forget.
Yeah, on my screen right now it just says 9/11 accepted.
Yes.
Just fuck our shit up.
What could it mean?
Yeah. What does it mean when Dota said waiting for players all pick? Oh, well now it's 10 out of 11 accepted.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Returning to matchmaking. It's all over. Hi, Kismet. How are you? Also, Tony, would you like me to continue, like, pouring tons of attention onto you, or would you rather I let you, like, fuck shit up at your own pace and just let you ask me questions?
I guess keep the training wheels on
Okay.
for the most part. Just like, hey, don't forget to buy your awards, or like even just like telling me what like best practice is.
Yeah. It's just the cadence of the game is so fast that, like, something I've learned a lot when coaching. Also, be ready to click your lane. You're radiant, so you're clicking bottom. You spam clicking that shit even before it shows up. You're clicking where you think it's gonna be. It's gonna be a bottom left of your screen, and then the bottom lane. Ooh, you're clicking it. Ooh, if this guy connects, you're clicking it. All right, you're clicking it. You're clicking it. You're clicking it. Tony. Okay, nice, perfect. All right, you're clicking Jakiro. You're locking in. Perfect. All right, all is well in the world.
10 seconds remaining.
How are you doing, Kismet?
5 seconds remaining.
But yeah, as I was saying, the cadence of the game is, oh, well, they've double picked Jakiro. You must now pick a different guy.
Would you like the Crystal Maiden game with me, please?
Sure. All right.
I want to pudge one with a Crystal Maiden, dude.
Do whatever you want. These games are going to be goofy as fuck no matter what. The goal is to have fun.
Your turn to pick.
Change which blank was on top and suddenly miracles happened. Hell yeah. Science. Good work. But yeah, as I was saying, the cadence of Dota is so fast such that, like, me trying to give you leisurely pauses to, like, think and collect yourself between dramatically important events means that the pauses are like maybe 8 seconds at maximum, because it's just, there's just so much shit happening all the time that I'm like, this is really important that you do this.
Yeah.
Alright, so your lane dynamic is basically going to be, you're with Jonathan Hook Hero. If you can press your W on a guy and just root him to the ground, that basically secures that Jonathan Hook Hero can hook them if they're in the right position. Obviously, if there's a bunch of creeps in the way, or that they're in the middle of, like, CSing, that's not the case. The main thing to keep in mind is that you have 0 HP, 0 like damage mitigations. So like you die quickly, you die very quickly, you die quickly, and you're very slow. So positioning is paramount. If you get too far up and they start going on you, you will just die. Someone has kindly clicked what is likely to be the lanes. I have no idea what the fuck is, like, going on. You're probably against people with either slows, stuns, or roots. Dark Willow, the little fairy creature on the enemy team, has an ability called Bramble Maze, where they put a bunch of brambles on the ground and you have to not walk into them, otherwise you get rooted and take damage. That is going to be very hard for a new player, so just be aware of where you're walking if she ends up in the lane against you. Otherwise, it's just going to be guys who are going to try and beat you over the head with a bunch of bricks. You don't want that to happen.
If I kill this Dark Willow first, I will get a Palico voucher. I need to lock the fuck in for this game.
Hell yeah. So while you're walking out, you want to be queuing up, ideally control queuing like multiple items. So shift Q and then control shift Q.
I can assign you.
You want to walk while you're going. So like click on your mini map where you want to end up instead of clicking on your screen, and then oh, that's on the enemy team. I can't type in all chat. You can queue up more than that. Like control Q, one more thing probably. Or actually, you can leave it at that because I don't want you to accidentally buy smaller components of other things. Prioritize getting your boots before finishing your wand. Your wand recipe will be cheaper, so that will show up first. That will like give you the, you can afford this first, but you want to buy the other thing instead. I would say I don't know what your build is. Did you pick a build guide? Oh yeah, you did, because we already played this in bots. The only thing I'll remind you of is that your Q is a point target, meaning you don't click it on a guy, you can click it on a spot, and it does the same damage in the entire AoE. So you can hit multiple things from it, and as long as you clip guys, even just with the tip of it, you will do the same damage. So you're gonna go get this other rune for your teammates. I don't know where the fuck your Wind Ranger's going, but it sure as fuck is not this lane.
Wind, you're going off lane, I think.
Alright, you are just gonna walk over here. Swap those wards into your inventory. Instead of the, she just let her stay if she's gonna stay. It's whatever. Then you're gonna go over here and you're going to place the sentry ward in the enemy camp right there. So you're gonna swap to the sentry ward and you're gonna place it right there. Cool, that's gonna block their camp. Alright, your mango goes back in your inventory, and now you are walking over to this lane. And you are unfortunately tri-laning because your random is being a shit. That's okay. You're gonna just walk up with your team. And
I can swap to safe lane or off if that's preferable. If this is
no,
too much
I
of
think
a
this is
liability.
fine. I think this is great actually. And you're just gonna throw your Q when you can hit both of them and ideally not get a creep blast hit. So you want to throw your Q because you never want to be on full mana, and try and hit both of them with your Q. All right, cool. Now you're just gonna walk up and right click them. Yeah, you just want to not let them beat the shit out of your punch because they're both melee and you are ranged, which means you have the advantage. Yep, Q that guy. All right, cool, perfect. All right, so now you're just chilling. You have boots pretty soon. You have a minute and a half until you are going to get your Lotus. All right, I'm gonna have you pull actually. So you're gonna walk this way and I'm gonna show you how to pull. So you're gonna keep walking until you get to the small camp. I'm just going to keep drawing arrows. And then when I tell you to, you're going to attack. You're just going to click any one of them, and then you're going to run in a straight line south. I'll tell you when to do it. All right, go now. Attack it, and then run south. All right, perfect. All right, now you're just focusing on power denying, which means the second your creep gets to half HP, you're attacking it. It doesn't actually matter if you get the deny. It's just you want them to die as fast as possible. Okay, get those brown boots sent out to you. Perfect. All right, Lotus is coming up in 45 seconds, so you want to think about that. You can press your Q on that guy. If you level up your W, you can also W. All right, that's okay. 30 seconds until Lotus, so you're thinking about that. You want to head over at 45. Don't walk too close because they're melee and they're faster than you, so they'll beat you up. If you can W that guy, Cherry can kill him. You have your mango as well. Use your mango. Fantastic. Keep running at him. All right, cool. Use your wand and then Q that guy. All right, you don't have enough mana. You can throw your blood grenade. It has an active. You can aim at the ground. You'll hit him with it. Perfect. All right, back up. You don't want to take the creeps. That kill should be in the bag. Hopefully. All right, Cherry has to bail. You want to go get the Lotus. Fantastic. Good work. You want to go try and help Cherry. Just walk in a straight line to Cherry. All right, you can drag the Lotus into Cherry's inventory. That's the tango, not the tango. Can you give those back, Cherry?
Oh, right, the Lotus.
All right, there you go. Good trade. All right, you're going to go walk back over. It is too late to pull, actually, so you're just going to chill. You're going to buy your wand recipe and then queue up your next item. All right, don't walk up too far because they're going to beat your head in. You want to queue up your next item? All right, perfect. Now we're going to go focus on pulling the next wave. So you're going to walk back to the small camp. All right, yeah, and then you're chilling, and then when it gets to about there, you're gonna hit it and run south. All right, cool. So the thing that actually pulls them in is you getting hit. So you want the creeps to see the enemy's projectile colliding with you. So that's why only one showed up there. Sherry, you're gonna definitely need to buy more regen. Good job getting those CS. It's on the way.
Yeah, it's on the way.
Yeah.
Got a bit too cocky.
Alright, careful, Tony. You're tanking some creep damage. You don't really want to be. Alright, at this point, you want to be holding your mana. You don't want to be using it because you want to always have your W available in case your Pudge is ready to land a good hook. Alright, you're going to go stack your small camp, so you're going to run over here. And then when I tell you, you're going to attack it and you're going to run right like this. Alright, now. Attack it and run right. Just keep running. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. Unfortunately, did not get it in time, but that's okay. You're going to go back up with your teammate. They're going to go on him, so you want to W at least one of them. W more important than that. Use your wand. You should have enough mana to W. Alright. Cool, now you back up because he's going to beat your ass. Alright. Next Lotus in 30 seconds. Alright, their wave is going to push in, so you just want to be careful. Back up. That guy has an ability that can forcibly gap close you, and he will kill you in just a few hits. Use your wand and W. Alright, just keep chasing that guy. Just keep running him down. Alright, that's fine. Alright, you're gonna go get the Lotus now. It's gonna spawn in a few seconds. You want to walk through the trees so the creeps don't attack you. Alright. While you're getting the Lotus, you're putting the Observer into your inventory. Alright. Now you're going to walk back over and you're going to W that guy, and Cherry might be able to kill him. You have to... Oh, no, back up, back up, back up, back up. You have been seen. You are now maybe going to die. Be ready to press your Lotus if you need it. You're going to need it. Press your Lotus. Nice. Alright, Cherry has saved you. Alright, you want to tango up? Alright. You are now chilling for a little bit. You're probably going to want to get a salve, Cherry, just because of how this lane dynamic goes. W a guy. Alright. You can use your wand and W that guy, Tony. Unfortunate, a little bit too late. Cherry has hook in 7 seconds, so if you see an opportunity to give Cherry a straight line to one of those guys, W them, and then Cherry will be able to hook them. But there has to be unobstruction, so there can't be creeps in the way. Alright. You're just kind of chilling for a sec. You're holding on to your mana because you're going to need it for when those guys push up. Alright, you're going to walk over here now. Actually, you're going to go pull. You're going to go pull. So when I tell you, you're going to attack that, and then you're going to run south. Or attack it, and then just run and stand here. Just stand here so they see the projectiles hit you. Alright, there you go. You got a half pull. That's okay. That's actually sometimes better. Alright, you're going to walk over and you're going to place your observer ward right there. Perfect. And then you're going to hold Alt and then press left click on the portrait of Tide Hunter at the top. He's the green guy. Alright, never mind. He's back. Alright, you have a minute until the next Lotus. You're chilling because you want to keep backing up. You don't want to be forcibly gap closed by Chaos Knight. You're going to forge your cloak component of your Glimmer Cape now, and you want to try and buy as many Observer Wards as are currently available. You're full mana, so feel free to W a guy. W him. Nice, Q. Alright. Just be careful, they still have a lot of damage.
You got Templar coming down bottom.
You gotta keep running, Tony. Just keep running.
Yeah.
Throw your Q. Alright, you have your wand, you can W again. Alright, you gotta back up, Tony. You are running at the wrong guy, unfortunately. You wanted to run at the Templar Assassin. Run under your tower. If you keep running that way, you will die. You gotta run under your tower.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Alright. Keep running. Just keep running this way. Keep running. You don't want to go back in. Alright, you are chilling. You can now reconnect, and then if you can get the opportunity, throw your Q. You can tipper that guy with your Q if he turns back around. Alright, W the Templar Assassin. W her.
You're blocking me.
There you go. Good work. Alright, you have a bunch of money now. You can spend it to buy your thing, and you're getting the next Lotus. Lotus is up. You want to go to the Lotus? Alright, good work. Good luck, Cherry. Good work. Alright. Fantastic. We're gonna have you pull the next wave, but for now you're just chilling. Alright, you're gonna walk back to the small camp so you can get ready to pull. It's a lot of damage for one large camp, Cherry. There you go, good work. Alright, you want to try and get those last hits if you can. Not worth using mana for, but if you can get one, nice.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Alright. We're thinking about we might have to TP mid if mid gets stove, so you're just chilling out for a sec. Alright, they're going top. If you have a TP and you can go top on CM, you can help get a kill. So you can go top lane, teleport scroll. That you don't ever want to go to the tier 2, you want to go to the tier 1, but W her if you can. Followed by Q, fantastic. Good work. Alright. Cool. Yeah, unfortunately, there's now nobody bottom, so you guys want to go back through the little Pac-Man portal twin gate is what it's called as soon as you can. So you're walking that way, Tony. And then you want to buy yourself another TP scroll and as many observer wards are available. Yeah, you want to go through the trees to the twin gate. You don't want to show basically. You want to back up now because Cherry has been chased by a lot of dudes. If you can W anybody but the purple faceless void guy, Cherry may be able to hook them, but that you have to look at where Cherry is and see if Cherry has an unobstructed line of sight. Actually, just go back through the
I'm going back locked.
Yeah. Alright. Twin gate time, then maybe you can help Cherry kill the CK. Your Lotus bottom is going to spawn in 10 seconds, so you're going over there actually, Tony. Because you have your ultimate ability, and if you need to, you can channel it and fight that guy. So you're just going to stand there until you get your Lotus. Alright, cool. Then you're going to go back under your tower. Ideally through the trees, you want to try and always be out of vision as a squishy support. If there's another observer ward, you're buying it, otherwise you're control queuing so you know when the next one is up.
EA has a haste rune bottled.
Never refuse gold.
And it's coming bottom here.
Alright, they're going to try and dive, so you want to be hiding in these trees. You don't want to be showing, Tony. You do not want them to know that you are down here because you're a very squishy baby guy. You want to hide in the south trees, so you're harder to go on. Alright. And then, if TA dives, then you engage. So just stand in these trees right here, and then you're just chilling until a fight happens. You want to be as close as you can to the fight, but still out of vision, basically. Alright, you want to walk up now, because that guy has thrown his button. Alright, he sees you though, so he's going to back up and leave. It's probably time to go back mid on Galaxy. You're just gonna get ready to pull, Tony. And again, if there's an observer ward up, you want to grab it. If you don't have it, you want to control shift Q it.
I have one on courier right now.
Okay, cool. You want to attack that and go down, and then let the projectiles hit you where the creep wave could see. You've run too far. You never want to run past this tree, basically. You always want to stand there and let the creeps hit you. Get the CS over the denies. Cool. Alright. You're full mana, so just walk up and W that guy when you can. You want to not tank the creeps though, so just make sure you don't get hit by those. Alright. Now that the creep waves have met, you're just looking for a W. Alright, you're gonna walk over here and put an observer ward down instead. Just keep going this way. You're gonna put an observer ward down, like right here. Even though that guy's there, you can still put it down. You have full mana, so he's not super scary because you can press your W on him. If he walks up, press W on him. Try and stand behind these trees so he doesn't see you. Alright. Yeah, you're just basically standing in these trees, threatening him off by pressing W. Alright, perfect. W. And Q after. Alright, fantastic work. Good work. Alright, you're gonna wait and get ready to pull. And then next Wisdom Rune is gonna be or not Wisdom, next Lotus is gonna be happening, so you're gonna go grab that after. Alright, attack it now and then run south, and you're just gonna stand here and let them hit you. You've run too far. You don't want to run past your creep wave. You need to get hit so that they see you. It worked this time, but there are many times where it won't. Because the thing that makes them run in is seeing you get hit. So you want to get these CS if you can, and then you're gonna go get the Lotus. Being ready to TP top if top gets dove. Just have that in mind. Alright, you're going to get the Lotus now. And then you're crafting your neutral item on the way. You also have your Glimmer Cape coming. So you can buy the recipe for your Glimmer Cape while you're selecting your neutral item. You can cast W on her if she tries to fight you. Okay. Just be careful, there are now 2 heroes down here. You still have your ultimate if you need it. You've got Glimmer Cape coming. Alright, you gotta go help your Pudge. Throw your Q if you can. Just tip her with the Q at max range. Perfect. Then you're backing up a little bit. Alright, cool.
Yeah, he's coming bottom.
Alright, you guys want to back up and stay out of vision. Keep backing up, keep backing up, keep backing up, keep backing up, keep backing up. You want to go to your tower. You are still too far forward. Alright. Your Glimmer Cape is coming. You want to pull, so just attack this camp and then run south. And then you want to stand here so they can see you getting hit. Attack it. A little bit late, but you might be able to get it. Alright, cool. You got most of it. That's fine. Alright, walk up and meet that with Cherry. If you can get a W on a guy.
I'm ready to go on this ferry, by the way, Tony.
Okay.
I'm ready to hook some shit, and I'm ready to
yeah, if you can W the ferry, that's incredibly huge. Oh, perfect. W. Alright, throw your Q as well. Alright, that's the root thing that I was talking about. Start channeling your ult. Press your ult and Glimmer. Glimmer. Double tap Glimmer. Double tap Glimmer. Double tap Glimmer. Double tap your Glimmer Cape.
Okay.
Perfect.
Sorry,
there you go.
I could. Yeah, I couldn't hear you over the sound effects.
You did that perfectly on time so that his stun, which was mid-flight to hitting you, didn't hit you because you became invisible literally like a frame before it hit you. So that was perfectly barely on time. But yeah, you always want a Glimmer Cape when you ult so that it's not so you don't get interrupted. Alright, you want to queue up your next item. And then you're basically just pushing the wave now, so you can walk up to the tower and just throw your Q at it. You can already afford those if you want to just buy them and then queue up your next thing. And then just, when the next creep wave walks up, you're just pressing Q on it. Alright, press Q on that creep wave. Once it's not fortified, back up, they're TPing guy. Alright, cool. Queue up your next item, get Tranquil Boots sent to you, and then buy more observers if you have them.
What should my next item be?
What are your options?
Currently guide says Force Staff, Blink Dagger, Aether Lens, BKB.
I'm gonna say Aether Lens this game. We're gonna say Aether Lens. Alright, you're gonna attack that camp and then pull again. You wanna pull? You can throw your Q to tipper it, and then it's too late now. Never mind. A little bit too late, but you almost got it. You don't really want to fight it because they will hurt you more than the CS is worth. You can just help push this wave. There's also another Lotus you can grab. You can also W the large creep in the camp. Let Cherry get that. Just W the large creep. And then you can right-click the small one to death. So W will kill the big one, and then just right-click the small one to death. Cool, and then back up so that that camp respawns. Cool, and then you can go W the large creep again. And then just push this wave with Cherry. You want to control Shift Q, yeah, back up because you don't want to fight both of those. The only reason I had you fight the other guy was because he was low HP. You want to control Q some more observer wards just so you know when they're up, because you want to be trying to buy those as often as you can. And then also grab a Smoke of Deceit if there is one available, the purple smoke. And then a purple smoke if you can have one.
We're gonna lose mid unless we get a rotation here.
Your middle
Oh, wait,
tower
Tony.
Alright, and then
has
get that
fallen.
shit
I might
sent to
now
you.
just do this engage, where I just blink on people and ult immediately. So you want to hold your W until I've finished my ultimate animation.
Yeah, because their ult is gonna.
It's roughly. I can just demonstrate on a creep right now. It's this.
Yeah, so you see how it says channeling over
Lasts
their
like 3
head? They're
seconds.
stuck in place during that entire thing. So once that's over, you press your W, so they're stuck there even longer, basically.
It's not bad for you to have a bit of overlap either, just to secure that they don't have a second, a split second. To blink
Top
out or
may be
something.
getting gone on, so just be ready to TP if you need to. Otherwise, you're just gonna probably go be killing this with your W. Kill the large one with your W, and then just walk towards mid.
Oops. I thought he was gonna run away.
You can W him again and make sure he dies. TA is there, so just be careful. Templar Assassin is here. If she walks at you, just double tap your Glimmer and then just run away. You'll live. Alright, so you're gonna go put down some vision. That is currently our mission statement. Alright, W tap your Glimmer, double tap Glimmer. Alright, she ran away from you, but yeah, you bail. You do not go the direction she went. So TA is over here farming if you guys can get on her with Ember and Pudge, but otherwise I do not think you kill her. Okay. Your Ember and Pudge are coming, so you're going to try and find her again if she's still there. Alright, they found her. You want to go try and help with that fight. You gotta W her if you can. Galaxy may already be dead. W her. W her. Nice. Alright, she's gonna get hooked, or she's gonna get ulted. Start channeling your ult. Perfect. Alright,
Nice.
you killed her. Good work. Alright, grab this Watcher so that you get some vision. Alright, and then you can hit your select courier button and then hit the go to secret shop, which is W for the courier, or its second ability. It's the little blue icon. Yep, perfect. And then that once that gets there, you'll be able to forge your energy booster. And then we go back to our observer ward warding mission. So we're going to go this way. Just keep going. I'll tell you where we're going. You're going this way. We're going to go put that ward down we did last game. We're just going to try and get it right there. One observer ward right there. Cool, and then we're gonna come back. We're going back this way. One more observer ward right there on the top of those stairs. I'm drawing top of those stairs right there. Perfect, back up, and then we're going back in the way we came. If you can get a W on back up, you're maybe dead. Glimmer Cave immediately? Nope, you're dead, okay. So that's that guy's ultimate. Everything that is inside of that dome is frozen and is basically permanently stunned for the entire duration. He's the only person who can move inside the dome. It's a big team fight ability, but it has a really, really long cooldown, so that he can't do that for another like 2.5 minutes, basically. But yeah, if that guy ever sees you, he's going to do exactly what he just did there. So your goal is basically never be seen by that guy, or like make sure you're really far away from him, or are ready to press your W on him to stick him into the ground. All right, you can just walk towards mid for now and just hold your TP scroll to respond to other places if you need to. You're thinking about if there are observer wards to buy.
Radiant structures are fortified. Your top tower is under attack.
There's a fight happening top that you can go look towards maybe. Or actually, TA has sent illusions mid. You're just gonna stand in the trees basically, or on the high ground there. That's fine. Okay. You basically want to just be taking fights with your Pudge now. Real TA is
Is that
in
an
their
illusion there,
jungle.
or is that real?
That's
No.
an illusion. You can maybe go kill the Tidehunter if you guys go as a group. Otherwise, you're probably just taking this fight bottom because Chrono will not be up. You can maybe ping your smoke and get your Wind Ranger to smoke with you. Someone has to defend mid though, so Galaxy probably does not get to participate in the smoke. So go meet up with your goobers, and then you want to press your alt and then ping your smoke button, and then try and get your Wind Ranger in it as well. Just go towards bottom. Unfortunately, Chrono is going to be up pretty soon. So just try and click. I don't even think you need your smoke button. Just go through the trees here, and then there's probably going to be the fairy lady.
No way he
You
has
can
mana for
W
Chrono.
her. You can W her, she dies. Just press the purple smoke button. Just press it now. Just click it in your backpack, and then you're walking towards your team. Click the purple smoke button, perfect. Keep walking towards your team, W that guy when you can. Alright, he's already dead, perfect. Alright, you're gonna cue the wave. Alright, no, you're going to W her. Careful of the root thing she puts on the ground, but if you can catch her and W her, she dies. W her instead. W somebody, and then you're gonna Glimmer Cape, and then ult. Glimmer Cape ult. We have unfortunately waited a little too long to ult because Glimmer Cape faded. You gotta keep running away. Use your magic wand if you can. I think you're already dead. Yeah. Unfortunate. Just a little too long because Glimmer Cape only lasts a few seconds. So if you spend that entire time walking instead of, like, you basically only want to Glimmer Cape immediately as you're
and thank you
ulting.
for joining me on this journey.
Hi Fang, how are you? Thank you for the sub. Heart emoji. 23 months. Hell yeah.
So the order was the order
The
ult
enemy's
then
middle
Glimmer Cape,
tower
or?
has
You
fallen.
can do either. The problem is that Glimmer Cape, so you have to keep in mind Glimmer Cape lasts for 5 seconds. You Glimmer Caped yourself, walked for 4.5 seconds, and then started your ult, which then immediately Glimmer Cape ended, and then they saw you and canceled it. So the problem was the 4.5 seconds of walking, not like the order. You did the order right, it was just you have to then immediately ult. Your ult has a pretty big AoE. You can hover your mouse over your ult and see how big it is. And as I said, it's the same thing as your Q where it does the same damage as long as they're in that AoE. So you don't actually have to be directly on top of somebody. It's a pretty big AoE. So at this point, you just kind of want to go bottom and be where those creeps are dying so you're getting some XP. You're queuing up your next item while you're walking there. Now that you've finished Aether Lens, I personally am going to recommend that you get a Ghost Scepter. It's a little green lantern thing.
Yep.
It has an active that turns you ethereal, which makes you immune to physical damage, and you cannot be auto-attacked. A lot of their damage on the enemy team is through auto-attacking, so that will be one more way that you can keep yourself alive. I'll probably be doing one more. I don't know if we'll have everybody for that one, DK, but I'm more than happy to pull you in, yeah.
Wait. Tony, could you come get me that, can you drag that Lotus onto me? I need some mana, thank you.
You can just stand near
Cheers.
CM as well, and you'll get more mana from the passive, just for being in the AoE. The AoE
But
is
I'm
huge.
greedy.
The AoE is huge. You guys should go try and join your
Your middle
Wind
tower
Ranger
is
for that
under
fight.
attack.
Incredible hook. Throw your Q. Tip her with the Q, even while she's in that thingy. Nice. All right. W. Good work. Good work. Back up for Chrono. Okay. A little unnecessary ult because she was definitely going to die, but that's okay. Fantastic. That was a great fight. Perfect. You're going to go get their Wisdom Shrine now. Walk over there and you're going to stand in that thingy and you're going to get their Wisdom Shrine, and then you're going to place an Observer Ward where I tell you after. Just place an Observer Ward right up there. And then you're getting the fuck out. You are Glimmer Caping and then walking this way. Alright, you should hopefully be okay now. Upgrade your neutral item. Cool. Just choose... Cool, yep, that works. The cast range will be very helpful. You want to be careful because we last saw a Templar Assassin here. You want to walk back this way and we're going to place another Observer Ward. We're going to keep going this way. And then we're going to place that one that I showed you before. We're just going to put it back down there. Bam. And then be ready to press Glimmer Cave in case somebody is up that hill and sees you. Okay, cool. Perfect. Alright. Yep, we're buying more sentries. Buy one more smoke. Or not, yeah, observers, and then buy one more smoke if you can. You're going to channel on this thing to get some vision. Alright, and then you're just walking towards bottom again because you want to catch that creep wave before it hits your tower. Alright, get those things sent out to you. And then we're thinking about maybe we walk through the twin gate to help our team top if they end up fighting. Otherwise, we are just standing in the trees and we're queuing the way from the trees. So what's neat about this is if you, okay, you just showed in vision there, the creeps have a straight line of sight to you. Back up. You want to go back onto your tower. If you do not show, like if you stand in the trees, even if you throw your abilities at the wave, the main thing you need to be thinking about is strong ganking people are farming in the jungle and then they're glancing at their minimap, seeing is there somebody near me that I can kill? If you stand in the trees and just throw your abilities at the wave from out of vision, they will never see you on their minimap, so they are far less likely to go, that's a squishy person, I go blow them up. So you want to be trying to like push or defend your tower without showing on the wave if possible. There's going to be a big fight middle. You want to go try and meet up with your team for that. You can press the purple smoke button and then walk towards them. Press the purple smoke button. Alright, and then you're just going to walk over there and stand over here and you're going to wait. Alright, W her. And then you're going to walk up and then ult and then Glimmer Cape. Little bit too far away, but that's okay. You're going to walk back up, and then you're going to throw your Q and then W her. Want to make sure she is W'd. Want to make sure she is W'd. Just keep going with your team. You can clip him with your Q. Alright, you can use your magic wand to get some more mana. Cool, fantastic. That was a good fight. Alright, you want to go back towards bottom now, because your team is probably going to be defending top or getting those CS. While you're on the way back bottom, you're upgrading your neutral item. Hi, Poppy. Try to upgrade your neutral item while you're going. Then you're basically walking this direction to try and get some more tower pressure going. In general, you want to pick a new artifact as well, not just a new enchantment. Feel free to W the big creep there while you're on the way. It's just some free money for you. Alright, now you're standing in the trees because they have pushed the wave. Okay, they have already seen you. You're just throwing Q at the wave now and then trying to bail. Nice. Alright, cool. You can go get the Lotus that has spawned. Good work. Only 400 gold off of getting your Ghost Scepter. If you can walk up and W this guy, maybe you and Cherry kill him, but he's gonna see you if you do not. Alright, W him. Unfortunately stacked, he's just gonna leave. Alright, just let him leave, that's fine. That was his BKB. Careful, TA is coming. That guy TP'd. You can throw Q at the wave and then back up. Alright. 70 gold until you get your Ghost Scepter. Make sure you're checking if there's observer wards available. You want to get another smoke if you can.
I think they're coming into our jungle in here.
Feel free to kill that camp if you want with your Q and W. The one that you're standing on, not the large one, because Cherry's running that one. Alright, you got your Ghost Scepter coming. Alright, now you're standing in the trees and waiting to Q the wave. Or let Cherry hit it, that's fine. Just try not to show. Okay, she has broken all the trees, so you have all revealed, you are all shown. Alright, try and buy another smoke when you can, and then ideally we can use that to get your team to group up. Someone needs to go defend top.
I think us grouping for a Tormentor will be wonderful right now, to be honest.
It is top right now, so you can try and get your team to go do that. So you're just going to follow Cherry to the top left corner of the map, basically. You're going to fight an objective. Feel free to get those things sent to you, and then you're thinking about... I would probably say your next item is Lincoln's Sphere for this game. It's a little blue orb, basically. I don't know if it'll be in your build suggestions. If you can't find it, you can type LIN in the search bar and it should show up. It's like a blue orb.
Yep.
Shift Q that. So now, when you are being killed by stuff and you're panicking, just press your Ghost Scepter item. That will make you immune to being right-clicked. Does Lotus still charge in backpack? What do you mean charge? Lotuses don't charge. Do you mean, can you pick up more and will they stack? Yes. Wand, no. Does not. Alright, so this thing might kill you, so just be very careful.
She just wasted.
Yeah, go bottom.
20 seconds.
Go bottom. It's gonna that objective has now pivoted towards bottom. Oh god. Careful, Chrono Man is just saw you guys. Oh, he's not coming. He's not coming. Alright, you guys gotta get your Wind Ranger to come back to the Tormentor. You gotta go to Tormentor, Tony. So down this way. You're going towards this. And then when they start hitting it, Glimmer Cape yourself, because you're gonna need the magic barrier. Glimmer Cape yourself, and then W and Q it. Alright, that just gave you your shard, which if you don't remember is your crystal clone ability. So that slides you in a direction and then you leave behind a little clone of yourself, and if they either hit it or enough time passes, it blows up and it casts your W on everything. That is an incredibly powerful positioning ability to get you in or out of fights. Just be careful you don't see any of the rest of their team, and that guy is huge. You are definitely not killing him. I would highly suggest you practice while you have full mana. Like, go find a jungle camp to use it to practice, but practice using your crystal clone, and practice the fact that like it sends you in a direction. So you can, like, for example, change that direction by like clicking on the ground and then casting it in a different direction. Can't CM kill her own clone with Q? I believe so. I think you can shatter your own clone with your Q.
I was not able to click on the clone.
Yeah, your clone is not clickable. What were you trying to click on it for?
Oh, but like, just checking. Or experimenting, rather.
Yeah, the clone is not like a interactable unit. It's just essentially a positional graphic that is showing that there's a thing there, and if it takes if enough damage happens on it, it will explode. But I believe you can forcibly explode it with your own Q.
I see.
If CM had a controllable fucking clone,
so try and farm this camp with it.
There.
So like do it and then practice as if you were trying to, like, yeah, cool, perfect. So you can use that to do a little gap close to get closer if you want to like get closer and cast your ult, for example. You can do it on this other camp and farm that camp, and then while you're doing it, you want to get your neutral upgraded. Alright, upgrade your neutral. You want to choose a new artifact as well, not so that you have to choose the left thing and then the right thing. And you want to not have Searing Signet anymore. Alright. Fair enough. Alright, at this point, we're going to have you go up here and you're going to place an Observer Ward and you're going to place it down right there. Nice. Alright, and then you're just going to chill for a second. You can farm this camp if you want with your abilities. Her clone is Sub-Zero's clone move, if anybody gets that reference. I've not played Mortal Kombat, so I don't think I do. So you just showed on that creep wave, so they just saw a tiny squishy character. You want to try and always avoid showing unless it's absolutely critically necessary. It's like you just showed again on that creep wave right there.
This TA is going to start scaring me soon. Should we do some smoke shenanigans, perhaps?
Yeah,
we should be pushing pretty hard when we can.
And then smoke your team. Yep, so click the purple button. Just be careful, because when they auto-attack stuff, it breaks smoke. Alright, and then you guys want to go and probably go up to their triangle. Yeah, that's a good spot. You don't want to be in front, Tony. You want to let other people be in front, and then you're going to follow up whatever they do. Alright, keep following your team. While you're up here, you're dropping Observer Ward right there. Bing, and then keep going, follow your team. Cherry revealed, so that means somebody was there. You're following your team, you're dropping in another Observer Ward right there, and then you're walking backwards. Alright, Lotuses can go in your inventory. Is that always true? No, it's very dependent on whether you want to be the point of contact on your team, i.e. like, if, okay, very good, then you're using your new ability you got, and then you're, alright, back up, and then ult. Use your Ghost Scepter, Nice, alright, Lotus, and then press your wand, and then keep running. Okay, you're dead. That's pretty okay though. You got the Ghost Scepter off, which was really good.
I got ravaged just as I was about to ult.
Yep, so in general, when you're in a fight and Tidehunter is there, you are not allowed to ult until you see him do that. Because his ult, like the Ravage AoE is so massive that he is almost guaranteed to cancel your ult. So you basically aren't allowed to use yours until you see him do that. But no, DK, it's not always true. It entirely is dependent on whether you want to be somebody that is being initiated on or initiates. And CM does not. The CM in the current player and the current item build that Tony has does not want to be either of these things. So you do not want to be showing. But in general, showing less is better. The only time you want to show on purpose is if this is information that you think, basically you have to think you are giving them something by showing. If that is not benefiting you in some way, then don't give them free information. Because that's telling them where you are, and if you are not there, then they don't know where you are, you know. So we can just be farming neutrals at this point. Their abilities. You get no money as a melee.
The Void actually took the Aegis.
Yeah, that's good.
TA.
Yeah, no, there are times when you will want to get in and anchor smash and take the wave and just chill out and right click, and then there are times when you won't. There's no, I cannot give you a like hard and fast answer of is this always good or always bad. But I can tell you showing less is good. Getting CS is very important, so a lot of the times you're going to be forced to show. But if your question is ultimately, is it better to be not showing or showing? It's better to be not showing. So like, obviously, like, oh, you need a backup. That guy probably is going to see you. They might have an observer ward up there. And if he presses any buttons on you, you just die. Speaking of observer wards, there should be more. And you also want to buy at least one sentry with them so that we can de-ward if we see that there's a place where we are confident that they have an observer. You can go get these camps that are south of you, Tony. South. Yep. There are a camp here and a camp here that you can farm. You can get one and then the other. All right. Yeah, just keep in mind, these guys are a lot stronger, so you can see how strong a camp is by the shape of it on the minimap. One triangle means it's an easy camp, 2 means it's medium, 3 means it's hard, and then the triangles you are fighting, those are ancients. So those are the strongest creeps that there are in the game, so it might take you a while to fight those. But now that you've started, you might as well finish.
Galaxy, did they use a smoke?
They use Chrono. There was a smoke
That's
also.
Good.
Alright, now you're just gonna go push out bottom.
But it also means they have a ward in here.
My axe.
Your top tower is under attack.
Right on top.
You're thinking about holding your TP in case you need to respond to your team, Tony. There's a Lotus you can go grab in the Lotus pool to your right. That tier 2 is 1000% dying and there's nothing you can do about it, so instead I would just be pushing top. Alright, keep going, Tony. Creep wave is going to show up at that tower and then you're going to 3Q at it, and then I'll let you know when it's time to TP bottom. Just 3Q at that. Alright, it's time to TP bottom, and you're going to TP like here. You're going to TP really far back. Yeah, that's good. Alright, you're waiting for Ravage and you're waiting for Chrono to go down. Chrono should actually already be gone, but you're waiting for Ravage before you ult. W that guy. Alright, Ravage has happened. You can ult. No Scepter, unfortunate. Yeah, so the problem with using Glimmer Cape to walk up is then you don't have it for your ult. But other than that, that was basically okay execution. You just walked a little bit too close. And Glimmer Cape was not available for you once you wanted to ult.
Has fallen. Your top barracks are under attack. Your top barracks has fallen. Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen.
Unfortunately, your guys' entire team is essentially a, you have 4 mids team, so you don't really have team fight. You have really good single target pickoff, but they have really good team fight. So when they group up as 5, you guys are weaker. So in general, that would mean you want to be split pushing instead of taking fights as 5. Force them to split up and respond to you. And then take the fights once they're split up. Because in general, you're not going to win a 5v5 versus Ravage Chrono when you guys don't have anything to do anything about that. Be very careful, Cherry. They're all grouped up and you don't have anybody with you. You're probably dead now. Unfortunately, because you are currently 1, you have to value your life a little bit higher than the TA. We gotta keep you alive as much as possible. Tony, you're just gonna be swapping in your wards instead of your Lotus.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
And then you're going to be walking over here and you're gonna drop an observer ward right here. Drawing on the
Your
ground.
bottom tower is under attack.
Cool, and then you're walking back in a base immediately.
Your bottom tower
You can
has
queue that
fallen.
wave if you want to. Cool. You're gonna swap over to your sentries, and you're gonna put a sentry down right there. Over here, right there.
Right here.
All right, you gotta W that guy if you can reach him. Q. Don't touch the purple goop or it. Yeah, back up now. Back up now. Back up now. So your sentry is a little bit too far left. The main thing you wanted it to cover is like this area between your towers, so you're missing the area where they might have put a ward. Ravage is going to be up now, but we know Chrono's not, so you basically gotta wait for Ravage to happen on Tony, so you're positioning back like really far, and ideally far enough that they're not seeing you. And then you're just waiting for something to happen, and then you're going to try and not be in Ravage range, and then you are not glimmering until like you have basically started your ult. Alright, Ravage might come out soon, just be careful. Yeah, feel free to keep throwing spells, just don't throw your ult until you're ready. Remember you have your new ability that you got. Alright, there's the Ravage. TA is coming, you got a Ghost Scepter, Ghost Scepter. Oh, perfect timing with the Glimmer. You're gonna have to Ghost Scepter right when your ult is over if you can. Unfortunate. Yeah, Glimmer ran out, but that was still as good as your ult possibly could have been. Unfortunately, she was BKB'd, so she took 0 damage from it. Unfortunately, you guys are just a little too split up.
It's not looking good for our heroes.
Yeah, I did a really bad die back there, but it's not about winning.
Wait.
They just scale a lot better than we do.
Yeah, it was not the best draft.
Alright, this is where you're allowed to press Shift Enter and type GG because our Ancient is gone. Do I get to report people as a coach? I don't think I do.
I'm gonna report them. Yeah.
Oh, do you have that on? Could you see that?
Oh,
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. Anytime somebody is toxic in chat, feel free to report them.
I
for
usually
being
just
toxic in chat. That's what the button's for.
I did get everyone. I did get my Palico voucher, so I think this game was a dub.
Hell yeah, that's all that matters.
Did you
Cosmetics.
enjoy this match?
You did pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was I think you did pretty well for a CM game. Generally CM is the quality of your game is going to be dependent on the CC that your team has to maintain a strong front line so they can't penetrate back to where you are, and how many people on the enemy team have ways to cancel your ult / have ways to kill you in like a fraction of a second with burst damage. And they have both a lot of they have every single character on their team can stop your ult. Maybe TA can't, but TA just punches you to death, which it stops your ult. So pretty rough game to be CM. So with that in mind, I think that went about as good as you could have hoped for it to have gone.
Yeah.
Okay, well I go pee. We get
I am
DK in
definitely
here.
done for the night.
Yeah, you gotta sleep. It's 5 billion o'clock for you. All right,
It's actually currently holidays. It's 3 a.m. and I'm gonna go make food and then watch Pluribus.
with Coda.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah! All right,
Yes.
well have fun. I will be right back. Run to the bathroom. Get DK in here, and then we can do more if you guys want it.
Oh, thank you for the games.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah.
for playing.
Yes. It was. You played so well, Tony. To be fair, I really wanted to just roam and make the TA's life miserable, but I chose not to due to the nature of the session.
I would
I
have
don't want to
allowed
leave a
it.
CM alone.
Yeah, no,
I mean, yeah,
I
true.
would.
But you're not learning that much from it that you can apply immediately.
Need a moment, sorry. Why is my voice so deep? The hell?
Oh my god,
You know, for-
ASMR stream, Jesus.
Hello and welcome. I don't know
For
why,
the-
but my voice has decided to drop 3 octaves.
Hello and goodbye. Ah, that was too high.
All right, there we go. All right, now it's my turn to play Tidehunter. I don't actually know who was playing Tidehunter earlier.
I was on the other team.
Oh, perfect. It's like the only person. Actually, that's not true. I know how to play other people, but I've been practicing Tidehunter, and so it'd be a good idea to be able to play that one if I can. The only other person I have any confidence where, like, I don't know if I'll do well, but I at least know how to play them would be like Axe. Maybe
Axe is fun.
Maybe Ogre Magi, but not really. I've seen people play Ogre Magi. I have not played Ogre Magi. Similar thing with Bat Rider.
Bat Rider's tough to play well.
They are?
Yeah, the positioning and the timing for Bat Rider's ultimate are really difficult. He's fairly he's kind of a glass cannon for somebody who's an initiator.
Oh, this. I didn't even know what their ults like. I watched videos of people playing this, and I'm gonna be real. I don't think I saw them use the ult once.
I return.
The ult's nasty if it's done well.
Yeah, he initiates in the sense that he grabs a guy and then fucking books it.
Huh?
Yeah. We're talking about Bat Rider.
Oh yeah, Bat Rider's great.
I was like, what happens if I don't get to play Tidehunter because someone on the enemy team took it? And the answer is I'll probably just play Axe because that's the other. I think he's position 3.
Yeah, he's usually 3.
Yeah, so like that's my backup. And if both of those are not an option, I don't know, I die.
Okay. Do you guys want to lane together as a duo then? It'll make it easier for me to coach you guys if you are on the same part of the map, at least in the laning phase, because having to snap between one lane and then the other will be rough.
If Tony can be my mana dog, that'd be awesome.
Mana dog, mana dog.
You can be mana dog,
Like-
but also don't feel afraid to play Jakiro again as well, because that is also very strong.
It's just nice having more mana as Tidehunter because like my
It's nice having
greatest
more mana
weakness-
as everybody.
Well,
Everybody
yeah, but,
wants to
like,
have
real
CM's mana
bad.
aura.
I run out of mana so fucking often though as Tidehunter. It's bad.
That-
it's
yeah.
because I don't know how to play.
Yeah, well, that's going to be the
does-
case on every character, and I do not want you to rely on that to manage your mana better.
Does Tidehunter build Ring of Basilius? Or
No.
probably Soul Ring?
He builds Soul Ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soul Ring into Lifesteal because then I can just sacrifice my ever regenerating health bar for mana. But like even with that, I've had to treat it similar to how when we first learned how I treated the mana boots, where it's like the instant that thing is off cooldown, if I'm missing any mana, I press the button. Unless
So
it will
you
kill
guys,
me.
if you get Radiant, you're going top lane. If you get Dire, you're going bot lane. You want to click on the little picture profile, or like the little mini map picture as fast as you can, because that is
Well, it hasn't loaded
the
yet.
etiquette.
Okay, off lane. I gotta figure out. I don't know what
You're
are
on
we
Radiant side, so it's gonna be top. That's gonna be the top lane, top left.
Okay, I gotta remember where
Mini
the hell the
map's
map
gonna
is
show up in
when
the
it
corner
loads.
of the screen. Click it, click that shit, click it. All right, you guys did it. All right, pick your heroes and lock them in.
Gotta be careful though, because sometimes
Tony, you
it'll
wanna
ban
lock
it
in?
instead.
Tony, you want to lock in? It's not that. That's not how it works.
Your
It's if the
turn to
enemy
pick.
if the enemy team also picks that character, then it gets banned, which will happen regardless of what speed you do it at.
Okay.
That's when bans happen. So the ones that are pre-banned is every single player in the game
10
has
seconds
4
remaining.
bans they can elect before the game starts. It's part of the heroes tab in the main menu. You can elect 4 bans, and
Your turn
it
to
will
pick.
randomly select from everybody in the game's ban pool, and that's all the characters that are pre-banned at the start of all pick.
Who the hell is this? Muerta.
Muerta.
All right, let's see what you do.
Pain in the ass.
10
Ghost
seconds
lady.
A
remaining.
ghostly trick shot is such a funny line.
It's a ghostly
Okay.
trick shot. That's the best way to describe it.
It's not wrong. It's just funny. Oh shit. Okay.
You guys are most likely going to be against Drow Witch Doctor. Do either of you need their shit explained?
Witch Doctor, I know very personally.
Drow just right clicks you and kills you.
Yep,
It
she's
looks like
Frost
Drow is
Arrow.
Ash.
If she has no enemy heroes within a certain range of her, she gets a bunch of like bonuses. So she wants to be far away from you. She has Frost Arrows, which hit you and they slow you and they do an assload of damage. She can shoot out like a cone with a multiple waves of arrows really fast, and she has a Silence that pushes you back. That's her entire kit. Witch Doctor, he has a bouncing stun. He has a damage over time thing that he can put on you that makes you essentially take echoes of damage that you've taken since he put it on you. It's really strong. That is what's
Validate.
probably going to be the scariest part about the lane. So you guys are going top, and you're just going to think about that rune while you're on the way there. You're queuing up your items, control
Prepare for
queuing to get
battle.
more items. Your lane dynamic is basically going to be they're going to bully the shit out of DK because DK is melee and they're both ranged. You want to keep walking while you're queuing stuff up, Tony. You never want to be standing still. So always click somewhere on your minimap if you have to, and then start doing stuff in your shop.
leave
DK,
it
you
at
want to
that.
be
Okay.
contesting top because you're going to be fighting. You're going to be going top. So you want to be as close to top as you can. Your lane dynamic is basically going to be they're probably going to be trying to beat the shit out of DK. So DK, you need to queue up tangos and maybe even a healing salve because you're going to need an assload of regen in this lane to not be dead, and you want to be trying to stay as topped up as you can. So like control Q some tangos, control Q a healing salve. You're going to need them. If she walks uphill, hit her. She will die now. She's dead. All right, that's a great way to start. You have given your mid first blood and a kill, and it was on their hard carry. That's literally as good as it possibly could be. Great. Awesome.
So do we not actually?
You can go
contest that
invade for
bounty
their
rune?
runes if you want to now because they died, but otherwise just grab this one and maybe your teammates will go get the bottom one. The fact that you guys are all over one of them is not fantastic. That your
I don't
Ursa is like
know how
not
to ping.
participating.
The battle
Alt left click
begins.
pings, but either way, that's fine. You got one. You got first blood, so
Killed
it's
the
okay.
ranger.
All right, buy those tangos and get them sent out to you immediately. Actually, never mind. You want to wait because you didn't start with a wand. The wand is gonna be. Actually, the wand's not gonna be
queued up
super helpful
first.
because the turning on frost arrows doesn't count as a spell, so Drow's gonna not cast basically anything in the lane, and Witch Doctor will not be either. So wand's actually not incredible this lane. Tony, you want to swap to your sentry ward, and you're going to go place it in their camp. All right,
I'm liking
DK,
this hard
you
pushing.
gotta. Okay, it's actually Muerta and Enchantress, so never mind. Muerta is a ghost lady. Enchantress is gonna
I read her
eventually
shit.
have a ability. That's her ultimate, so you don't have to worry about it now. Enchantress is just gonna right-click the shit out of you, and she's gonna magically empower some of her right-clicks that do more damage to you based on how far it's traveled. You're just pressing E on this person every single time you can, Tony. She is very squishy, so you guys actually have a way easier time bullying her than you would otherwise if it was a different hero. You want to eat a tango, Tony, and you never want to be in range that both of them can right-click you at once because that's way too much damage. You only ever want to fight one of them at a time, and you always want to be prioritizing putting your E on her. All right, and then you want to back up. Yeah, so that was the empowered right-click, the little rainbow one. That's the one I was talking about. You're going to need to buy yourself another set of tangos, Tony, and you want to eat another one.
Damn it. Not fast enough.
Also, Blood Grenade goes into your inventory after you place your sentry, but now it's too late to block their camp, so you're just going to check if yours is blocked, see if this camp is alive. Just don't walk into it so they don't hit you, but see if it's alive. It's not alive. Okay, you're going to place your sentry out here, and then you're going to try and find where she's put hers. It's probably over here. DK, you got to be CSing. All right, it's not. Just E her.
I was kind of hoping they would just push it because then it holds it here and it's a lot easier to fucking farm,
Just E
right?
her. All right, ideally not her. You want to be Eing the other
You
person in the lane.
bitch.
That does more damage to you based on how far away you are from her, the empowered right click. So you don't want to run away from her when she throws that at you if
Jeez.
possible. All right, you want to walk up and Q her. She can die. She
Give
can
me
die
a
if you
reason I
Q
don't
her.
just beat you to death. Like,
E
get
her
the
as
fuck
well,
out of here.
Tony?
It's your constant denying.
Just keep hitting her, Tony. You want all right, careful diving tower. Okay, good work.
Like, she's
All right,
denied
you want to
almost
tango up,
every
buy
minion.
yourself more tangos, Tony.
Like, Jesus.
All right,
just let me
just be
farm.
careful. All right, Tony, you're gonna go this way. You're gonna check if that camp is alive now. And if it's not, then there is a sentry in it somewhere. All right, their camp is alive. All right,
Can it be like behind a tree or some shit?
she might have just body blocked it, but that's fine. Whatever. We're not gonna focus on it right now. You're gonna focus on trying to
Back
get
up.
the Lotus, Tony.
Back up.
All right. Well, you have now. Like, yeah, someone has to catch the wave, and then Tony, you go to the Lotus. Tony, go to the Lotus. If you see somebody there, you Q them. Okay, great. Get your blood grenade in your inventory instead of your observer ward. And then you got to get those tangos sent out to you. You need to always have some on you in this game. In this lane in particular. Once you are very close to max mana, so feel free to walk up and Q her. Try not to hit the
Okay,
range creep as
she-
well. That's fantastic, DK. You have
I'm-
understood the dynamic very well. Or E her
Well, yeah,
again,
because
Tony.
she hits faster than I
again.
do. She keeps denying everything.
Yes, she has a gun. She has a very powerful auto attack animation. It's way better than yours. Ideally, if you had shot that in this angle, you would have hit both of them. You always want to make sure your Q is hitting the Muerta, the ghost lady. You care much more about hitting her than anybody else. That does damage when those ghosts pass through you. They also silence you. That's one of the ghost lady's ability. Get your tangos in your inventory, Tony, and you want to eat one from a treat. And then you want to get your brown boots, and then you're going to queue up more tangos because you're going to need more. And then walk back up to your lane. You're pressing E on Ghost Lady every time you can.
I need these damn fucking things to die faster. She's just gonna deny it. There's no point walking up. Do we
You
just
can
beat
press
this?
E on her too. Yeah, you can beat her up as well. You just gotta. All right, nice, good work. She has a lot of heals though. You're gonna need to buy yourself some more tangos, DK, and you need to eat one right now. All right, Tony, you can walk back up and Q. Walk back up and Q her. Remember, you have magic stick and you have a healing lotus. All right, E her as well. E her as well. All right, you're gonna need to use your magic stick maybe. All right, cool. Get that stuff sent to you. You need to get the stuff on your courier sent to you. You're gonna need a healing lotus. Healing lotus and then Q her. Healing lotus and then Q her. Good work. All right, E her. Fantastic.
They're both low, but I can't finish
Unfortunate,
either. I don't have enough mana.
Yep, it's mostly just you didn't get the tangos out to yourself fast enough to be able to survive on Jakiro.
Yeah.
Drag your...
There's no point stepping up.
Yeah, get the stuff from your stash before you TP on Jakiro. Alright, cool. And then TP up. Alright, cool. There's going to be a new Lotus in 30 seconds. Alright, you have boots now, so you're a little bit faster. Your item queuing is really weird on Jakiro, but that should be okay. Just queue both of them, fantastic. You can E the tower so that you siege for longer, but that's a little bit too late now. Alright, Lotus in 10 seconds, so you want to get ready for that on Jakiro. DK, you need to buy more regen, so ideally a healing salve and a tango set.
Dude, I cannot last hit to save my fucking life.
That's okay. We're focusing on buying regen when we can, because if you stay this low, they're going to kill you, and also you're not going to be able to get CS.
I don't know where the hell salve is.
Healing salve is up and right from tangos. So tangos are beneath observer wards. To the right of observer wards are sentries, mangoes, healing salve.
Right click.
All right, cue her on Tony. That missed her. Oh well, no, it hit her a little bit, but you wanna try and hit her. Like you wanna be a little bit closer when you use it. E her every time it's up. Q and then E. You wanna E her every time it's up. It's a free spell. Cool. All right. You may have to W to save DK. Cool. Walk up. Wand Q. Wand Q. Wand Q. All right. Cool. Walk up and E her if you can. All right. It's okay. Her teammate has a healing ability, so that's what's keeping her teammate alive. You want to tango and eat a tango on Tony. All right.
Got it.
Cool. You can walk up and E. All right. All right. Now, Tony, you're gonna go back and you're gonna get the Wisdom Shrine. DK, I would just use your healing self now because you're really low.
I pressed it. It's not.
Double tap.
Oh, I see.
Just don't walk up until it's done because if you take any hero damage, it'll cancel.
Yep. Or Roshan, if I remember right.
Tower is under
Yeah.
attack.
Okay.
I'm actually just gonna walk
Radiant
down
structures
because I
are
can't.
All right.
anyways.
Yeah.
And that'll let dude bring me my item. Give me that.
Your middle tower is under attack.
All right. They're gonna push up now. Just be careful because she's trying to side pull. You want to grab the wave or she's gonna side pull. She has side pulled your ranged creep. That's the worst one to get side pulled.
You got Drow behind you. I have no TP.
All right. You're gonna want to just keep running. Run to your tower, Tony. You don't want to use spells. Just run to your tower. All right. Use your wand. Use your wand. Just back up. You guys lived.
Yeah,
That's
you're good.
great. They fucked up. You should have both died there. You want to tango up, Tony?
Should've?
Yes, because that was their mid laner's gank. Like they super whiffed that. You guys lived, but it is not a thing that you should be able to turn and kill because they have a healer. So Enchantress, the little hopping around deer person, has a really strong
She did heal Drow back.
Correct.
To full,
Yeah, I would
basically.
not be walking up right now. That is their mid laner. I would just be chilling mid. Like, this is fine. As long as you guys do not die to her, this is letting Galaxy win mid, essentially. So just be chilling.
I did manage to queue that creep, so I'll take it.
Yeah. Tony, you can walk up and just be like, you essentially can E people. You have really strong HP right now. Just E people and then back up.
Oh, damn it.
You have enough money to finish your Basilius that you're going, and you want to finish your Magic Wand on Tony, and then you want to finish Arcane Boots after that. So queue those up.
Fuck, dude.
You can buy the Magic Wand recipe outright and then Boots after.
I've managed
And then
to
get that
steal
sent
both
to
of
you, and then
those.
get an Observer Ward as well if one exists.
Still need 50 fucking.
Alright, you
money
guys
now.
want to walk up and start seeing what's happening over here. You have an
I
Observer
wanted
Ward.
to steal that Lotus.
Alright, Drow is still there, so just push hard in mid. Just like do tower damage.
Or she swapped.
Observer here, or
No, Muerta's also there. No, you're just chilling. Just chill.
okay.
Alright, that wave's about to push up. Back up, DK, back up. Let the wave push up. Alright, Drow's TPing now. I don't know if it's necessarily mid, but Drow's TPing somewhere. Okay.
I'm assuming I want to hold it just out of
He's
tower
bot.
range.
Yeah, that's perfect. So that, well, you got one under tower. That's okay. Good E-ing on Tony. Tony, you want to get your blood grenade back in your inventory? And then tango up now that she hit you again. They're diving your carry, but I don't think you really do anything about it. Just now you guys go full aggression. You're full HP. Drow is gone. If you see Muerta, you're trying to just press all the fucking buttons that you can on her. You're going looking for her, Tony. Yeah, go. Stun as well. Alright, blood grenade. Blood grenade. Nice. Alright, good kill. You can E her, or you're gonna E the tower once you get Alright, Q the wave. You're pushing hard. Alright, yep, walk up. Your mid laner is here. It is time to fight. Alright, E the tower when you can, Tony. Alright, cool, E the tango. Alright, perfect. E the tower again. E the tower again. Alright, perfect. Now we're walking up this way. You have an observer ward. You're gonna Q the wave, and then you're gonna go place an observer ward. You're gonna walk in these trees here. You're gonna keep walking this way.
Your bottom tower
To the right. To the right. And then you're gonna dump an observer ward right over there. Bam, bam, bam.
Your bottom tower
right there.
fallen.
Cool. Alright, Lotus Orb, or Lotus into inventory, mana boots, purchase. If this Drow's has the tier 2 to defender, so just be careful. You are going to pull.
I am not there.
Back up,
Also.
Tony.
really.
Back up. You're gonna attack this camp and then pull a tier wave. Attack this camp, pull a tier wave. Unfortunately,
middle
someone's killed the
tower
camp.
is
That
under
is
attack.
unfortunate. Get your stuff sent out to you. You want that as soon as you can. There's gonna be a new
Speaking
Lotus
of,
in
where
20
the fuck
seconds.
is my horse? It's so
Your middle
slow.
tower is under attack.
I'm gonna walk to my horse. I need this desperately. There we
Your
go.
carry is getting super owned bottom. I don't think you kill this guy though, so I don't think it's worth the TP. She is going to die though. I don't know where you're going on Tony, but you want to get your Lotus. You're gonna go get the Lotus, and then DK, you just want to be pushing that wave. Like these are creeps that are dying that nobody would be contesting your CS for. That is 2 that have died. It's about to be 3 that have died.
There's nothing I can do about that one.
Yeah, but that's just where you want to be right now. Alright, Jakiro Hero, you are farming the jungle for now. Use your mana boots on your team. Cool, and then attack this and run it out. Alright, that's a fight. Go fight. W him, stun him. Alright, he's already dead. I believe, unfortunately, DK is also dead.
I wanted
Just
to
push, just push, Tony, push.
I should have used it sooner. I was hoping that he would get stunned by something else, but I don't know anyone else's
Ursa has
abilities.
no stun. Tony has a stun, but it takes
Oh.
way longer to. His animation's way longer than yours. Yours is basically instant.
Okay, yeah. Next time I'm just gonna catch that shit. the
You gotta
moment we shock her.
ult her and then throw W. All right, just attack her, fight her. Use your Lotus and then Q. Lotus and then Q. You have to hit her, Tony. You have to E her. Oh, you missed.
Yep.
All right, back up. You're dead.
Yep.
Unfortunate. Don't panic when she tries to hit you, because you currently would have just killed her if you had pressed your buttons in the right way. That's okay though, because she should kill you every time there, but she like super fucked up. They have 3 top though, so you force a response there. I believe at this point you guys want to just take the bottom tower. I would be you still go I'm talking to Jakiro. Yeah, you still go top because someone has to be there.
Okay.
You're thinking
you're
about
ever
the
addressing
wisdom rune
these,
is going to be there,
Steve,
DK. It's going to be there at 14 minutes. You got to go bottom on Jakiro TP, or just walk. Just go bottom. You gotta get out of base faster. Okay.
Because I feel like they're
They're killing your mid laner, unfortunately. You can maybe go try and link up with that, but you have TP'd to the wrong spot to be able to do so. So just push. You're gonna go place an observer ward on Tony, and also you gotta shift queue up some more items. You're gonna keep going this way. We're gonna place that one that I showed you before. The one that's over here. DK, did you get the wisdom?
Nope, heading there now.
Okay.
I lost the caster because I went immediately instead of getting it first.
Okay. On Jakiro, you are just pushing, and then you're gonna E the tower. You have full mana, so you really want to be like queuing stuff more. If that guy goes, you super kill him. So maybe just let him try and go on your guy. Or you've already showed, so might as well walk up and E. If you can get a stun on him, he dies 1000%. E the tower. E the tower. Nice. All right, we're gonna go place another observer. We're going this way. We're gonna place an observer up in their shit. Gonna put down one right over here.
Damn it!
Bing, bing, bing.
I'm so poor.
Cool. All right. You can walk back down and farm the wave, and then E the tower. They're
Night
TPing a
Stalker's
guy. He does kill you if your teammates don't help you, so just be careful. You can Q him. Actually, if he walks up W him, he dies. He dies. Q him. Nice. All right. He is panicking. If you press D, which is the other thing other than your E, it's a slow. Careful, you gotta back up. That person's gonna throw a cask at you and it's gonna stun you. You gotta be ready to throw your W to cancel it. Alright, unfortunately you don't have it. Just throw your ult, drop your ult, drop your ult, drop your ult. Alright, and then W that guy, if you can. Alright, that's okay. Just walk up to the tower and you're gonna E the tower once your creep wave's underneath it. Alright, it is time to leave. Just keep going, just keep running. Tango up on the way and then just bail. You're gonna TP mid, Tony. The mid lane. Okay, I guess everybody's going mid lane. That's okay, you're gonna queue up your next item, which I believe should be Yule's, and you're gonna walk up and help with this fight. If you can W that guy, they die. Get your mana boots. You're gonna press mana boots and then queue up an item. You want to get blink as fast as you possibly can after this item, DK.
Okay. And that's usually my next
Phase
item.
boost gets you places faster. Just use those off cooldown.
Yep.
You want to buy yourself a TP scroll and all of the observer wards that you can, and a smoke as well, Tony. When you have a second, just be careful. You're kind of in no man's land right now. And then you're going to queue that wave mid. So you want observer wards, teleport, scroll, smoke.
Do we kill Night Stalker? How weak is this man?
He is very tanky and he has a lot of damage. Alright, if your Ursa is there, you do. Alright, Tony, you're going mid. You want to buy your TP scroll as well. You still have not gotten your TP scroll. And then you want to buy the stuff that you have queued up, because you can afford at least one part of it. And then you're queuing the wave mid. Alright, get all that sent to you, and then you're queuing the wave mid. You can still buy more pieces of it as well. Alright, queue that wave, and then you're going to E the tower. Alright, you can keep hitting it. You want to mana boots yourself. Careful, Drow Ranger's coming to you. If you land a stun on her, she might die. If she walks up and doesn't silence you, you can stun her and she might die. Alright, never mind, your team's not here. Back up. Your team has left you, so you gotta chill out for a sec. Check for power runes, so go look at the bottom river and see if there's a rune. That's a double damage. Grab that. Grab that.
Is that
Alright, walk away.
Like, is that me or
Walk away. It is time to walk away. Alright. You can mana boots and then just, I don't know, help punch that guy. Alright. Cool. Good luck. You got a stun in a second on Jakiro. You can throw it through the trees. Throw your stun right there. Unfortunate.
Oh, come on.
That is Witch Doctor doing a good Witch Doctor ult.
dead to arrow? Sedge.
Yeah.
Hi, Night Stalker, you tanky bitch.
Yeah, he is very big.
You weren't kidding. That's crazy.
He is their you.
Okay. He doesn't, dude. He doesn't look like the me of their team.
He is an offlaner. He is a tank.
Damaging void.
TP top when you are up on Jakiro. They're going to. You can kill this Marcha if you find her. TP top Jakiro now immediately as fast as you can.
1,500 more monies.
So when you TP top, you have to TP to the farthest tower. You are frequently TPing to tier 2. So it goes where your mouse cursor is. Throw your stun. Fantastic. Alright, she's dead. Good work. Cool. You can mana boots your team. Walk back and mana boots your team. Cool. We're buying a bunch of... We have one observer ward, but we want to buy more if they're up. You want to swap them into your inventory, and we're going to go do some warding. So get rid of your tango instead of... and put your observer wards in, then we're going to go do some warding. So we're going to put down one observer ward right here. Ding, ding, ding.
Ursa
Cool,
stole
then we're
my
gonna keep
thing.
going. We're gonna keep
What
going.
an asshole.
I'm gonna place second observer ward right here. Bing, bing, bing. I'm drawing. Right there. Cool, and then we walk away. We walk away and we get that little
I
thingy.
might live.
And then we're gonna go W her and then Q her.
God damn, dude, Maledict is insane.
Do you think you're gonna
Also,
miss the
my
W?
audio
Just
is
hit S.
broken again.
All right, you're going back for your wisdom rune now. You no longer care about this. Or wisdom shrine, rather. It's over there. Yeah, so at this point, you don't want to take fights on Tide. You're really behind on farm, and you really need levels, and you need your blink as soon as possible.
Your middle tower is under attack.
So you're just thinking about where can I hit creeps safely.
Your
Bottom is a
middle
pretty good
tower
answer to
has
that
fallen.
right now because the wave's pushing in.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Jakiro's going back top now. You want to be getting more observer wards if they exist.
Okay, I don't know.
There's a Lotus in the pool, and you can go Q that wave. Q that wave, and then Lotus in the pool. Cool. Alright, if they go on your guy here, you W and then ult, but only if they go on them. That counts. Only ult if you land the W. Alright, you can ult now. Q, and then E. Unfortunately, another person has shown up and your teammate has bailed. If we had landed the W, maybe that goes better. Unfortunately, your teammate bailed on you, but you got them out alive, and that's technically your hard carry. So, in general, worth it to die for your hard carry. But your hard carry is also just desperately, desperately behind.
How bad are we talking?
they're
About
both
5 left. So
destitute.
she has about 9 minutes worth of what she should have. You were at 22 minutes. So
I'm
not
just
good.
dead.
Yep, that is how Witch Doctor works unless you have somebody to cancel it. Maybe you kill her first though.
That's what I was trying to
Very
hope. I was
close.
hoping I could just kill her at least. Like, Jesus fuck, man.
Yeah, it's just Witch Doctor.
It would, well, no, it would help if I could get my audio to work, but it just it's not. I don't hear anything, and I'm blind as hell. So if I don't hear him chanting, I don't know that he's ulting until I've lost half my health bar in Maledict. Why does the audio not work? I don't know.
Was it working at some point, or has it always been broken?
It was working yesterday. Like,
Well,
I'm going
Linux
through all the
stuff, I do
settings,
not
but
know.
yeah.
Just be ready to
I'd
throw your
lie.
stun out, Tony. You want to drop your ult underneath that person if you can. She's still there. She's just invisible. She has a Shadow Blade, so use your Arcane Boots, Tony, and then just W that guy if you can get him. Nice. Q as well. And then E her. E her. Alright, you gotta buy Dust of Appearance. So, there's an item in the shop. It is a little down and right from Sentry Wards. It's a little, like, brown bag. Yeah. You're also gonna need to buy that on Tidehunter. Dust of Appearance. More important than Blink right now. Just have at least one of them on you. It'll take place.
Sorry,
on
I
the
was
Blade.
doing my mana thing.
Okay. Yeah, you want to buy Dust of Appearance, EK? Yep. Because their Drow has built an item called Shadow Blade.
Oh, yeah, I know that one. You press it, and then
Unfortunately,
your
you
next
guys are just up too far.
hit out of Invis does a shit ton more damage.
When they show 4 heroes top like that, DK, you immediately stop jungling and you go push your wave because you know that they can't respond, and then the wave has more money for you, and it also pressures the map. So they showed 4 heroes top. Now you don't know because now it's been 20 seconds since that information was there. But if they ever show their team is somewhere and you can't help with that fight where they are, remember flag minions are worth 2 CS, so always prioritize them if you can. But yeah, if they ever show, just try and use that information they've given you. Your carry is going to die top unless you TP to help her probably, but I would just keep pushing. honestly. Just wait until that either happens or doesn't. Night Stalker is looking to come fight you because you've been showing on the way for a really long time. If you don't think you beat him, you got to be careful.
I don't without blink.
Also, Dust of Appearance
Night
goes
Stalker's
in
tough.
inventory over Quelling Blade.
I forget names of things. You said that earlier, and I was like, didn't know what it was.
You want to queue up your next item. Also, you have backed up really far. Your teammates are taking a fight top, so you just want to go back and keep pushing bottom, DK.
All right.
There's no way you can get to that fight because they
take
went really
this real quick.
far. Yeah, just go far bottom. You want to be on that wave. Guy is there, and he does beat you to death currently because he's 3 levels over you, so just try not to show
Sweet
him.
fuck yeah.
Yeah. Your team is taking a fight, though, and they are, for the most part, winning. If you can go through the little portal thing... Oh, you gotta blink away. You gotta blink away. Careful. You can go through the little portal thing and meet up with them. It would be good, too. But it is now too late. That fight is over top, so you're just defending this push. He doesn't have any ranged abilities, really, so if you have a blink... if your blink is... You don't want to farm that because he's going to come fight you. You want to go catch the wave.
I wasn't.
You got to catch this
I thought I
wave
wanted
now.
to take the portal.
Yeah, it's too late. I said it was too late. You got to look at what's happening on the minimap. They were
I'm not
taking a
gonna
fight
lie,
and they won.
There's so many like giant heads on top of each other. I can't tell how many red ones versus blue ones
We can
there are
adjust
most
that
of the
in
time.
your settings. You want to blink to that wave so that you can get there before it dies to the tower. So that is dollars.
Don't know what they were planning to do there. That was weird.
Good work. All right, you want to swap your tango back in? You want to eat it. And then at this point on Jakiro, the one thing I want you thinking about is you are one of your team's only ways to stop Witch Doctor from channeling his ult, which is the little, like, he starts standing still and he puts down this little, like, turret that shows up. You gotta either
only thing that kills me.
Yule Scepter him or you gotta Ice Path him, which is your stun. The next item I'm gonna have you go is Aether Lens, just so you have a greater cast range, so those are easier for you. So queue that up when you can. You guys are all grouped up down here, so it'd be nice if you can use your purple Smoke of Deceit item on Jakiro and then try and get in here with your team and put some vision down. You gotta walk towards your team. You're going the wrong way. That is the far way around, unfortunately. Because you were right
yeah,
here.
that was just autopathing.
Yeah.
Had a little thingy
You want to
guy,
press your Smoke of Deceit button, but not yet because now you have all shown on the creep wave, so you might as well press Q on it.
which you don't want to do.
You might as well press Q on it because you want to just kill it as fast as possible, and then you guys once that creep is dead. All right, now you smoke. Press the purple button. That was a little bit too soon. You also did it in vision of the creep wave, so they saw it. But you're gonna go up here and you're gonna try and get a fight. That's a perfect guy to kill. You just saw Witch Doctor. That's a perfect guy to kill. That is not the guy you want to kill. You want to kill Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor's right there. You saw him twice, 3 times.
I didn't see Witch Doctor.
All right, back
He's
up,
now
back
with
up,
the
back up. You
teammates.
gotta
This
be
is no
careful.
longer good.
Careful. Yeah.
This wasn't good the moment we didn't notice him the first time. That was the indicator.
All right, you gotta keep running. You can use that guy. Use him. Use yourself. Okay, unfortunate. The fight is over. Yeah, he is going to kill you now too. Don't ravage. Just die.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna. I was trying to ravage when they were still alive, but I realize now that it's a good thing I didn't because I think they were fucking maledicted. They would have just died anyways. Is Serrated Shiv worth? I don't think so. I think Defiant is just better.
The signs of person got an illusion.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has
Won't have a
fallen.
TP on you at this point in the game, Galaxy. Also, you are walking into a very dangerous part of the map. This is a fantastic game to go blink, Galaxy.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
You want to go defend top on Galaxy specifically. Jakiro Hero, you got to try and defend that guy if he gets gone, and he does not. Okay, cool. We're going Aether Lens. DK, what are you thinking about building?
I just bought Aghanims. I have a while before my next, and I am not certain. I'm thinking potentially Assault Curious, but honestly, I need more tank.
That does give you more tank, so that's not a bad idea.
It's only 10 though.
Yeah,
Then
but
again, it does
gives
also
your
give a
entire
bunch of
team
attack speed,
more tank,
and
which
it's an
is very
aura.
good.
Yeah. Honestly, though, my problem right now is not. There's a bitch here. Yeah.
Just keep in mind you can't.
Hello?
All right, it is time to ravage. It is time to ravage. All right, Tony, you gotta throw your stun right here. Stun right there when you have it. You're currently silenced. You gotta use yourself. Use yourself. Okay.
I got. So.
I told the witch doctor I was in love with you.
All right, it is time to be very careful.
Well, witch doctor dropped both of his ults, so he has nothing. Well, he has a stun in
if
his
you
Maledict,
kept vision
but
on
he
him,
has
there
no
would have
ability.
died. You have blink. If you can blink and find him, DK, your sniper can maybe kill him. All right, slow him. Just gush. Gush. All right, keep following him. You anchor smash and then purple.
Your top tower is under
Cool, good work.
Nice.
All right, that.
Oh wait, no, I don't care about
Careful, she is going to be very hard for your sniper to kill because of her ultimate. So Dear Lady's ultimate ability is called Untouchable, which just makes it, if you try to auto attack her, you get attack speed slowed to fuck.
you. Oh, that's fun.
It is 210 attack speed slow at max level, which is a lot.
That is insane.
Yeah, just for reference, your current attack speed is 171. So it lowers your attack speed to well, you can, but it will be like your attack speed is as if you had 0 attack speed, which is very, very slow.
Okay, I need to hold, please.
I would probably still get a blink on Galaxy.
Should I probably ward like up here or something?
You want to get sentries, and then we're gonna de-ward places. Yeah, you want to go grab this little watcher thing, but you want to queue the wave mid if no one's gonna grab it.
I just realized I could have smoked of revealing that man.
You can ping this and try and get your Ursa to get it. If he does get it, it's a great time to smoke. You want to buy more smokes of deceit. You want to buy sentries and observer wards on Tony. You got to be careful, DK. She kills you.
Oh, she didn't used to.
Yeah, her ultimate ability is she turns into a ghost, and all of her magic damage becomes auto attack damage.
Oh, that would actually deal less damage to me though if I just press W, right? Because it's armor. Or is it? Yeah, physical damage, right?
Well, no, so it's still magic damage, but it's like, she's dealing magic damage to you as autos, which are usually exclusively physical.
Oh, I see. I just wanted to drop an
Glad you lived,
observer sentry.
Alright, so sentry goes down here, right here, and then you're gonna W to see vision uphill. So you're gonna throw your W here, and that gives you vision uphill. Alright, so there's nothing there. Galaxy, you gotta be really careful that Night Stalker still beats your ass. Okay, so in fights, Tony, I just need you to be, like, farther back, essentially. And your goal in fights is to cancel Witch Doctor's ult. That is basically all I want you thinking about right now.
Ranger mid.
Is, can I W that guy once he starts channeling his ult? He has a Aghanim Shard where instead of putting down and channeling a turret, he turns into the turret. So don't confuse that for his actual putting down the turret ult. I would just
shit rock pop.
Throw a Q mid. A little bit late because the tower is now dead, but that's okay. I'd be very careful on Tidehunter because that guy is going to come beat your ass in approximately now. Cool.
I had assumed he was. I figured I could take the wave and leave before he made it back because he ran out of lane.
Good work. You guys really got to get out of base as soon as you can. Your Naga Siren's also gone, so you can pause for her if you want, but she's also been worthless, so...
she's not coming back.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to be coming back. Which is unfortunate, but that's how it goes sometimes. In pubs. You can kill her. Her team's not with her. Dead. Alright. You want to go top? That's Drow. That's Drow. That's the real Drow. If you have Ravage, now is the time. Witch Doctor is not there. He has to walk there. Throw Jakiro ult and stun when you can. That's not the real one. The real one went in. Oh, maybe that's the real one? Yeah, I thought the real one was the one left.
No, she just immediately broke her invis to shoot me. Yeah.
Your top
All
Didn't give a
right.
shit.
You wanna go? If you can Yules that guy and then stun him, that would be perfect on Tony. Unfortunate. You're not gonna catch up on him. He's faster. All right. You can maybe go defend bottom. Also, you want to send your courier to the secret shop, Tony, so you can get your energy booster, which is the blue orb. When did Naga DC? Like 4 minutes ago. So she's about to be gone. They're gonna steal
A little
your
while
Wisdom
ago.
Shrine.
Sag.
Yeah. She was another either new Naga player or just very bad. You want to queue that from max range when you can. Tony? Like now?
Yoo-hoo.
You want to queue the wave. Alright, back up. You are too close, Tony. Alright, Witch Doctor is connecting to the fight. Your carry is dead. Your mid laner is soon to be dead. Through your W. Unfortunately, you're dead.
I don't think I can stop this, I'll be honest.
Nope.
I mean, Night Stalker has BKB, Blink.
He's level 23.
Skull
and the
Basher.
highest
Yeah,
level on your
he's
team
got
is
it.
19.
He's also 24, doesn't help.
Yeah.
We needed one person from the safe lane to be somewhat playable.
Yeah.
Luke.
I would appreciate if you'd stop hitting me, please. God, dude.
is under attack.
They just have so much fucking damage. Also, that dust is only useful if you remember to use it, and I do not.
True. But also, dust
They
is
also have-
only useful if you're chasing a guy who is going to go invisible, and there was not going to be any chasing happening
Is
there.
under attack.
Yeah.
They also
Well, I
have
did
3 big
chase the Witch
silences.
Doctor, but then he broke his fucking invis immediately, so chasing him was pointless.
Your middle tower has
Are they just
fallen.
out of? No, they're not out of tower.
Your bottom tower
What if I just, like-
has fallen. Radiant
They're going to
structures are
maybe turn around and
fortified.
bonk you, Tony, so just be
Your
careful.
bottom barracks are under attack.
Alright. That's a pretty sick ult. We take those. We take those.
That's
The
at least
fucking
a-
big turnaround. Well,
They had to ethereal not to
unfortunately, a
die.
little bit too close.
Well,
Wonder if I'll get a chance to step out and use my my ultimate or not.
Your bottom
Maybe.
barracks are under attack.
Maybe.
You don't really have anybody that that kills Night Stalker, unfortunately. You've not drafted anything.
yeah,
You
he's
have
just way too much
Ursa,
fun.
but Ursa has about like 14 minutes worth of items at 37 minutes, so it's a little bit rough.
Most of their dudes are already level 20 or close to it, by the looks of it.
That would be a good time to ravage.
I'm working on it. I hate that that's still magic damage because it fucking hurts.
I don't think it's magic. Yeah, it's pure damage.
Oh, okay. About to say, I was like, that. My armor sure as hell ain't doing anything. I know that.
Remember, you can grenade behind yourself on Sniper to get places faster.
Yeah.
If you want to use Hurricane Pike for getting to safety.
I only need 100 gold actually.
you're-
I'm here.
Cool. All right.
Did I
Careful
get on
that Night Stalker doesn't come blinking and bonk you. But that was a really good turnaround fight. All right, Jakiro is gonna go top and push. DK, you're gonna stick with your Ursa and just keep pushing mid.
I need to go secret shop to finish my item.
You can send your courier there. You don't do that while 3 heroes are dead. You gotta push. You gotta push. Blink towards the lane and push. Purple boots. Run faster. Jakiro hero, you're throwing your Q and then you're running further down the lane and ulting. Just keep going. Run further down the lane. Throw your Q behind you again because you're gonna have time now.
God, I can tell I'm behind. I don't kill the
All right, Yules
things
yourself.
anymore.
Okay. Unfortunately, she
Not
has
good.
invis button. All right, you got to back up now, DK. TP home.
Oh, TP?
TP home. Teleport home. And then
Double,
send your
double.
courier to the secret shop, which is courier button and then W.
Already did.
Okay, cool.
I sent him ages ago. He's on the way
Yeah,
back with the
careful.
item. The
You're
question
gonna,
is,
you might pass by Drow, and Drow is going to kill it.
I'm
or
gonna try
end the
to,
game.
like,
Well, Drow's
walk-
about to end the game, so you got to either punch Drow or the game is over. You have dust if you don't have dust. Oh,
Nope,
okay, she's
don't have
gonna
dust.
come out of invis and kill you.
Is under attack.
All right, you are now dead, unfortunately.
oh, with Night Stalker here, most definitely.
Yeah.
Without him, I actually had a chance there.
Yeah, you have vision. You always have permanently vision in your base, and he just walked at you.
Well, yeah, there was. I couldn't not go at Night Stalker or Drow Ranger though, because she's just gonna walk me back to base and kill me anyways.
Yeah.
If I could touch her, I could at least use my Anchor Smash to heal some.
Well, unfortunately, your safe lane drafted 2 carries. That's only to allies, Tony. So that was only to Ursa, basically. Shift enter is to all chat.
Okay.
Not the worst though.
Yeah, the main problem is that your safe lane drafted 2 carries and then they just contested each other and then both lost. So rather than having a carry and a support in your safe lane, you had 2 carries and then they tried to fight for farm.
Does that mean
and
it
then
was
nobody got
basically
farm.
like us 3 and then Ursa and that's it? And Ursa was behind his shit, so it.
Well,
didn't
it was
super help.
you 3 and then it was half of an Ursa and then half of a Naga and then your half of a Naga left, so you had only you 3 and then half of an Ursa, which is rough.
Oh, my net 380 gold is also not hot girl shit.
That's not your net worth, that's your GPM.
No, that's what I mean though. Like that's
Yeah.
not a good number.
Yeah, I mean, I think in a game where you're behind, your GPM isn't super important. It's mostly just like, can you coordinate for team fights? And I think you
This
guys
is
did pretty okay with that.
crazy. Almost all of them except Witch Doctor had a fucking serrated shiv. Oh man, no wonder they hit so fucking hard.
Yeah, that's what happens when, you know, you're
Your
in
Ursa
the
had
upper class.
never built any neutral items, so I think he was very new. He has 30
Oh,
games.
wow.
So okay, so he was actually as new as you guys. He's either a Smurf and he's really bad, or he actually has 30 games. The person that was playing Naga Siren has that was their first game. So either they're also a Smurf or that was also their first game. I don't think that was their first game. They're probably a Smurf, but they were really bad, so I don't know, maybe.
The enemy person named Renaissance has 2,300 wins. Sorry, 2,700 wins. That's a lot.
That means that
That
they
feels
probably
like a
have like
big number.
5K games.
Yeah. I've got like
Actually,
1,800 wins, so it's
I'm
not.
curious. The Drow
Well, no, that's-
only
yeah.
has 165. That's crazy.
Yeah, you were okay. I don't think that's true. Their Night Stalker player apparently has 2 matches, but that's not true.
There's
No, that one's not
Yeah,
gonna
so
win that
he's a Smurf. I
Rude.
believe the rest of them.
Well, I know because on the top of their thing it says since 12/30/2025, which means they started today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So we can go ahead and report him for smurfing.
yeah, that is a thing you can do. You go back to the overview screen, you can hover over, you can click on a guy, there's like buttons over their heads, there's like a commend flag, there's the report buttons, and I think the dislike buttons.
Who
Is
was
it on the
smurfing?
overview? It's on the
Night
overview.
Stalker. Yeah, Night Stalker, that was not his first match of Dota 2. But overall, I think that was still pretty solid. That game had a lot more new heroes that you guys have not actually gotten to like interact with, so that was pretty cool.
No.
And your lane was
I knew
really good.
Drow Ranger. I knew Drow Ranger though.
Your lane was pretty good. DK, you did a really good job of reading that you can just walk up on Muerta and fucking kick her ass.
I'll be perfectly honest. At the start, you just said that like they're squishy, and then she just hit faster than I did, so I was getting 0 CS, and I got frustrated, and I was like, I'm just gonna beat her to death then, because if I'm gonna get 0 money, I might as well be dead.
Yeah.
And then when I eat her, it did like half her health bar, and I was like, oh, you meant like really squishy.
Yeah. So that was pretty good. The Enchantress had some idea of what they were doing because they've played 5,000 games. They were not good, but the Enchantress, was doing some pretty good. Go into the trees, come out of the trees, throw a big nuke at Tony. Go into the trees, come out of the trees, throw a big nuke at Tony. So that was
She also used her healing like
really well.
when
Yeah.
it was used well, but she also seemed to forget when to use it sometimes. Like you said,
yeah,
when
they were not.
We should
They
have
were
died.
not good. Oh no, it wasn't necessarily that she should have died. It was like your Drow Ranger mid, which already is not a thing. Drow just like walks up to try and gank you guys, and then it doesn't kill you, and then just like hangs out for a while. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah, that was like 3 minutes.
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
that was a little bit crazy, but
Does my E? Yeah, no, E reduces the damage that they can do. That's what I thought.
Well, that's gonna be it for me, folks, because I gotta go eat guard
Same.
dinner. But that was fun. I enjoyed
was good.
joking.
That was fun.
I'm glad
Thank
I
you,
managed
Gar.
to catch it. One of these days, I really want to try Dota 2, but with audio.
Yeah,
I feel
you know,
like it helps a lot
you
when you
have
have-
a new cool Linux problem with your Dota like every fucking time you play. Either you're clicking out of the game and you can't like play it because of that, because it's alt tabbing you, or your audio explodes.
I still don't know why though, because it was literally working yesterday. I remember it not working, and then I did something, and then it started working, and now it's just not again.
You know, sometimes it just be like that.
It really do. It
It's
really
fucked
do
up.
just be like that.
Well, I'm glad I still got to play with you guys. Thanks for hanging. I hope you had a good time, and I look forward to teaching more. I think you guys did really well.
Thanks for coaching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for coaching, Gar. Thanks for the games,
Thank
guys.
you.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right, I
Good
will catch you
games.
guys later. 07.
Good night.
Bye.
All right, stream. We did such a good job today. They did such a good job. I had a really good time joaching today. I think they fucking crushed it. All right, we're gonna go find somebody to raid out into. I'll be back tomorrow. New Year's stream. It's gonna be pretty rad. All right. As always, huge thank you to everybody who supports me on Patreon, Subscribe Star, or by donating or subbing to the channel. Keeps my funny little gamer lights on, lets me pay for some of my bills, so I super appreciate it. Let's go say hi to Lumi, because that's not Darkwood. What? Their thing says they're playing Darkwood, but I don't see them playing Darkwood. Whatever, we're gonna raid into them anyways, and they better be playing Darkwood. Anyways, I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your morning, afternoon, or night. Get some good snacks in, some good naps in, and I'll see you later.
Knowledge of organic chemistry is required.
What do you think about that, huh?